Welcome back to the Goblin Horde. Let's go eat some babies.
And I'm live. Welcome. It's me. I'm here. Hang on, I need to turn on my background lights and everything. Also, it's not even particularly sunny out, but you know, it's very hot. And there's like insects everywhere. I have windows open because it's too hot, but that let flies in. I'm very upset. Is it this loud usually? I don't think so. I boosted the audio on my desktop because Gothic was a bit low. So it might be a bit too loud. Anyway. Cat ears. Thank you, Nuku. Oh, and thank you for the resubscription, Mikey. That's very, very kind of you. 13 months. Fuck me. Oh, I've been streaming too long. Oh, it's been far too long. Hang on. I'm live. Look at me. I'm on camera. Cool. I look very pale today. Why do I look so pale? Hang on. Oh, it's because my light is set to, like, just plain white. That's why. Let's set it to, like, warm yellow so I look slightly less pale. You've been following for 13 months as well. Fuck me. 13 months. Jesus. Anyway, welcome, everybody. Yeah, I'll do the same thing I do every morning. Hang on, let me find my cat ears. And also set a timer for the cat ears, because I keep forgetting to and leaving them on for hours. That hell of a day I stumbled across you on the Hobbit subreddit. Let me set this for 30 minutes, maybe. That'll do. On. You've been following me for 2 months and 5 days, Nuku. It feels so much longer. So much longer, doesn't it? Anyway. Because I'm probably the same with you. Like 2.5 months, something like that. It feels so much longer. Anyway. Let's turn off that. That was a really terrible MIDI version of exit music for a film. Almost unrecognizable. Genuinely terrible. What may be the worst MIDI I've played? I thought it'd be 6 months. I know. It feels weird. Anyway, I don't know. Do I have any, like, announcements or anything to make? Not really. I don't really do announcements on this channel. It's very much a casual thing. Sounds like music a computer makes. Well, it's a MIDI file. So that kind of is what it is, right? Oh, I guess 2 things at the beginning. I opened up a Substack account this morning. Which is like I think it's meant for, like, newsletters and stuff, but and reviews. Basically, I wanted to write, like, a quick little review of Alien Isolation, because I really liked that game, but I didn't want to spend 25 minutes of the stream just kind of gathering my thoughts on it and, you know, watching it or like talking about it, basically, and taking up time. So I thought I'd write it out and put it on a Substack. So I might link that at some point. In fact, here we go. 1 second. I have the link somewhere. Copy link. And put it there. Lovely. There's the Substack. I don't really know how Substack works. You can have... hello, Emmy. Welcome. I know you can have paid subscriptions to Substack. I can't imagine I would ever do that because why would I? Basically. So everything will be free there. It's just basically a place where you can post longer stuff than Discord. Because I put it in, I copy and pasted the whole thing. I wrote it in the Notepad app, this review, and then I copy and pasted it into Discord, and it said, you are 3,000 characters over what we can post on this Discord. And I was like, ah, fuck. Fine, I'll open up a Discord. So yeah, I'll open up a Substack. So yeah, that's a thing. I'll probably, whenever I finish a game, or maybe games I've finished in the past, I'll review them on that. Just, you know. So it'll be sporadically updated. But I just felt like doing it. I like writing. And I never write anymore. I quite like writing. I went to school for journalism. And I have written short stories in the past. Like 6 or 7 of them. I like to write, but I haven't done it in ages. Last thing I wrote was a script for a short film, and, you know, wasn't much of a script because there was no dialogue in it. But I do like writing. So, you know, this is an excuse to write more, I guess. My only other bet Substack was from Dominic Cummings, the ex-Bojo advisor. Oh, Jesus, him. Ugh. I know a few people on Twitter who use it, who do like historical newsletters and stuff like that. I was like, that's cool. You're a good writer? That's not even like a I can't take a compliment thing. I don't think I'm particularly good at writing, but I enjoy doing it regardless. You know, it's the same with, like, I like illustrating things sometimes. I know I am objectively not a very good illustrator. Why does Discord have a character limit? I don't know. I think it goes away if you have Nitro, but I don't. If you have Nitro, you can use your emotes everywhere, and also you can you don't have to abide by that character limit. I think it's basically just because they want people to buy Discord Nitro. I don't think there's any, like, technical reason, right? You have a distinct voice. We could tell which of us wrote it. I think I come across as quite sarcastic over text. I think I'm okay at reproducing sarcasm in text, which I think is not that easy to do. Still probably better than me drawing. I doubt it. Why would anyone want to use Nitro? I don't 100%, other than those two, I don't 100% know why Nitro exists. Like, other than for using emotes on other servers. Like, if you have emotes you really like and you want to use them on server to server, then you can use Nitro. Or if you're posting, like...
Ooh, a shiny
Jesus.
coin.
Thank you, Sarah. Fuck me. That slightly frightened me. Oh, I've also boosted them up a little bit in volume. Or no, lowered them in volume. I raised the desktop audio and I lowered the sound alert audio. So that might be a bit better balanced. I don't know. The modern day Chandler? What, like Raymond Chandler or Chandler for Friends? I'm assuming it's Raymond Chandler. This is a shameful thing to admit. As much as I like noir movies, I've never read a Raymond Chandler book. I know what he's written, but only from, like, movie adaptations. I really need to read some noir. I've read some, like, neo-noir books, but I've never read any of the classic noir novels. Still at work, but I love you all. You too, Sarah. Remember when you became a Twitch member? No. I'm assuming you mean Twitch affiliate? When I became a Twitch affiliate, it was 80 days into my streaming career, if you want to call it that. It's not a career, but you know what I mean. 80 days after my first stream. I was playing tabs when I got the message through. That's what I remember. I vaguely remember it. My short-term memory is fucked. But yeah, I mean, Twitch affiliate was a while ago. I don't care. I don't know how to type that. It's a word that very rarely comes up outside of Twitch, the word affiliate. I mean, I know what it means, but, you know, it rarely gets used outside of Twitch. Hello, Medusko, welcome. Yeah, it's been... How long has it been since I became affiliate? Probably about a year, right? Like, I can't remember when exactly I ticked over to affiliate. It was towards the end of when I was playing tabs. I think I might have already been affiliate when I was playing The Hobbit. I can't remember, genuinely. I only had like 3 or 4 people watching at that point. Most of them aren't around. When's the 2-year anniversary? Oh, it would be next January. My first stream was on January the 2nd, 2021. That's how long ago I've been streaming. So it's been about, you know, just under a year and a half. About a year and a half since I've been streaming. Jesus. Yeah, I did my first stream on the 2nd of January because it was like a New Year's resolution. Basically, I was like, I don't know anybody and I'm terrified of people. Like, I'm fucking still terrified of people and social engagements and I can't really speak. So I was like, okay, as a New Year's resolution, let's stream. It'll be like a way into that whole thing and it'll give me some social engagement without actually having to speak to people properly. So I started streaming. And it kind of worked, I would say. I've made friends through this. So yeah, it's worked. Anyway, let's do the hurdle. It's only 12 minutes in or whatever it is. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to do the hurdle and then the global and then we'll get back into Gothic 2. I can't be live too long today. So it's going to be probably like a 3-hour stream. Instead of like a 3.5-hour stream, I'll see. I might be able to go longer. I'll see what texts come through. I'm kind of expecting a call. What a mighty fine streamer you ended up before the Xenomorph permaban. Was I there? I've been following for 13 months, but I don't have any memory of this before, like the last 7 months. I think there was a few raids early on where people followed and then never came back, so you might have been one of those. I don't know. I mean, it's weird. I kind of remember you always being there, Potions. Like, you've always just kind of bounced in and out, very, like, infrequently bounced in and out. It's like, oh, it's Potions again. And you've had, like, 4 or 5 different names, you know, stuff like that. Did you come in through tabs, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember anything. Oh, yeah, okay. Anyway, a lot of my early followers came in through tabs. I don't know why I'm talking about the history of my Twitch channel like it's worth talking about, to be honest. I don't know who tabs is. Let me go to desktop. There we go. Yeah, we'll do the hurdle. Why not? Oh, also, one other thing is if you type !friends in the chat, speaking of meeting people on Twitch, you can get a list of people who are in my kind of community who stream. So, you know, that's something. In fact, I'll type it. !friends. Does it work? Yes, it works. You people, exactly. But yeah, and I'm still adding to this. I've 100% forgotten to add people to this that I should have added. Like Pilgrim, I think. I don't know if I've added Pilgrim, so I'll update this after the stream. I should be adding people. That will be a living document, let's say, but that's basically who came to me at the top of my head at about 1 in the morning. As I was typing that out. So yeah, those are like friends of the channel. So yeah. You people. I love that. Anyway, let's play the hurdle. That's like the one bit of admin I had, you know, lined up, I guess. Play. Oh, that's so easy! I'm not a huge, massive fan. No fucking clue about the hurdle today? Really? No. Oh, it's so easy. I'm not a huge fan of this artist. Like, I've never been a huge fan of him, really. He's alright. I know Limmy loves him. Like, I think he might be Limmy's favourite, but like, I've always seen him as a bit of a twat, and I don't think his music is that great. I really like some of his stuff. John Bon Bon? No, it's not Bon Jovi. This is When Doves Cry, isn't it? That's When Doves Cry by Prince. Yep. One of my favourite Prince songs, I would say. Stop, because I don't want to be sued. I don't know how litigious Prince's estate is, but I mean, he's a big artist. He might be pretty litigious. Let's do the global. Let me actually go on to the global. And I will go full camera for a second while I load up the bet. Oh, the pigs have come in from the garden. I have the garden open to them right now. Now they've come in and gone on a pillow. Also, a fly has come in with them. Maybe they were like running from a fly. Little Red Corvette is amazing. I don't even know if I've heard Little Red Corvette. I know that I'm not a big fan of 1999. I think 1999 is kind of a boring song. And I know that's a pretty beloved one, right? That's one of his most famous. But other than Raspberry Beret and When Doves Cry, I don't know if I really like any Prince songs that much. Anyway, let me go manage prediction. I don't know how hard this one is. It's overplayed. Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. I have a hard time separating those two in my head. Mikey got it in 5. Let's say 6 then. Let's say 6. Give me a chance, right? Because it seems that could be luck, could be just talent. Will Dreya get this in 6 guesses or less? The minute-long bet is on now. I lost the last one, didn't I? No, I won the last one and lost the one before. That was it. Disastrously, in fact. There we go. And again, if you don't know what global is, it's Wordle, but for, you know, countries. I guess a country. It'll tell me how far away I am from the right country. I guess again and again and again until it works out. I believe in you, Jay. Augie and the Cockroaches, like the first part of the song is way too similar to the intro of it. I don't know who Augie and the Cockroaches are. Have you ever played Titanfall 2? Welcome, Lamp. No. No, I've never played Titanfall 2. I know they're the same guys who make Apex Legends, and that's like their big thing now, right? But I have heard exclusively great things about Titanfall 2, but it seems like it's a bit more underground than their other stuff. Like, Titanfall 2 is meant to be incredible. Yeah, exactly. Everybody loves the campaign of Titanfall 2. I was replaying the campaign today, and it's fun. Titanfall 2, great story. Yeah, every time I've ever heard it mentioned, it's like, it's an amazing campaign, it's very fun, story's great. So I might play it. Maybe I'll play it on stream at some point. How much is it? I don't know. I think it's quite old now, isn't it? 1 second. Titanfall 2. When did this come out? 2017? No. 2016. I thought it was actually older than that. I thought it was like 2013. The original one came out in 2014. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's extremely good. But I don't know if it sold massively well. It didn't. Yeah, there it is. Despite positive reception, it underperformed commercially. Underwhelming performance to going on sale in a crowded release window between Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Neither of these are particularly well liked, are they? Infinite Warfare or Battlefield 1? I think people don't like these games. Maybe Infinite Warfare, but I know people don't like Battlefield 1. People love Titanfall 2, but it wasn't the big name. Yeah, it had a coinciding release date to some COD. Battlefield 1 was good? I thought people... Oh, is it the recent Battlefield that people hate? The newest one? Like Battlefield 1940 or whatever. Actually, I hate Battlefield 1, but it was fun. I thought people didn't like the last couple of Battlefields. Battlefield Hardline. An improvement over Battlefield 4 and Hardline. Okay. Battlefield 5? What's the most recent one? 2042, that's the one. 2042 is the most recent one, I think, and people don't like that one. Battlefield fell apart after BF2. It was the worst launch timing of a game I've ever seen. Is it worse than, oh, what's it called? Horizon Zero Dawn? Horizon Zero Dawn, which got fucking blown out of the water twice. Horizon Zero Dawn, the first game, came out right beside Breath of the Wild. And so it massively undersold compared to Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild was Breath of the Wild. Apparently it's a really good game. Maybe a little bit more generic than Breath of the Wild, but, you know, it's apparently really good. And then the next one, released right beside Elden Ring, I think it was. And it, like, got blown out of the fucking water again. It's like a horrible, horrible release timing. Horizon Zero Dawn is an amazing game. I tried to play it at one point. I think I got a demo of it or something, or I might have pirated it because I was on my previous computer and I just wanted to test if it would work first without buying it. And my previous computer could not run it over... I think I ran it in 720p on the lowest settings. And I could not run it at over like 5 or 10 frames a second. Now I could run it, but I haven't gone back. I should play it. I've heard nothing but good stuff about it. It must be amazing if it did as well as it did with those releases. Last year, this time, they were giving it away for free on PlayStation. Yeah, it just didn't do very well. Yeah, like, Horizon Zero Dawn is still talked about and liked, despite coming out next to those two releases, so it has to be good. I hear that the story focuses a bit too much on fighting people as opposed to fighting cool robot dinosaurs, which sounds lame. That's what all the ads were, like cool robot dinosaurs wandering around. That's what you want. Anyway, the bet's gone through. I should probably play the global, right? Hang on, let me put on some music in the background, actually, while I'm here. There we go. Some background music. Don't even know if that's coming through particularly loudly, but it'll happen. They're making a Horizon TV show? Really? They're also making a Last of Us TV show, right? I don't really get it, to be honest. They made that Halo TV show. I don't really get making TV or movie stuff out of video games. Like, I get it out of books, because books are not a visual medium. You know, you have to use your imagination, and so when you get a book and you adapt it into a movie or a TV show, you're seeing things that you've only imagined in your head or in illustrations on the big screen, and it's interesting. But you can already see what everything looks like in a game. Like, games are already so fucking obsessed with being cinematic that I don't really get the point. They'll never do any better than the Street Fighter with Van Damme. Welcome, Sambo. Like, I just fundamentally don't get it. Like, I'm not even particularly against it. They never really turn out well. I can't think of any that are good. I think people like the Sonic ones, but I don't like Sonic, so I've never watched them. I've never played Sonic, to be fair. I just find it a bit silly. But, yeah, I don't really get why you would ever make a movie out of a TV show. Or a movie out of a, what's it called, a game. Like, it's already a cinematic thing that you're playing. It's just strange. You like Kellogg's Cocoa Pops? Try the new Netflix show. Name brand recognition is a curse. Bob Hoskins as Mario. That's a terrible movie, but I do like it. Because money? I guess so. I guess it's because, like, yeah, it's brand recognition, isn't it? It's like, oh, that's a name I recognize, I'll go to see it. Like, what was the most recent one that came out? Was it Uncharted with Tom Holland? That was never gonna go well. Fucking Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland in a fucking movie? Ugh. Ugh. I watched the Mario movie, Super Mario Brothers, from the, like, 1990s, 1991, whenever that came out, with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo, weirdly, as Luigi. I mean, both casting decisions are baffling. But I watched that for the first time a year ago, maybe, and it's fucking great. It's so good. It's horrible. It's one of the worst movies you'll ever see, but in a very, very entertaining way. I would watch it again in a heartbeat. I loved it. Mark would have been a better actor for the main character. Yeah, but weren't they going for like an origin story with Nathan Drake? I mean, Nathan Drake looks a lot like a sort of 10 years ago Nathan Fillion, basically. So, you know, it's a shame that they waited so long, I guess, if they were going to make a movie. But that's the one that's what I wanted to, that's what I wanted to say. Uncharted, from what I've seen, because I've never really played Uncharted, but I've watched some people play it. It is essentially a movie. Like, there's not really any gameplay in Uncharted, is there? It's all just kind of fucking, what's it called? Like, quick time events. It's maybe the most cinematic game series there is. So why bother turning that into a movie? Like, I know the answer is money, but what's any artistic reason? There is none. It's just silly. Didn't John Leguizamo go from Carlito's Way straight into Super Mario film? I think he did, yes. Detroit Become Human movie. That would embarrass me. If that's happening, fuck me. Because that game is in itself very embarrassing. It's probably the most competent game that David Cage has ever made. And that is saying something. Like, because it's not great. When they start singing, oh, I laughed so hard. Non-gaming nerds can be trapped into the story they're essentially already written. I guess so. But it's a prequel. DBH pisses me off so bad. I don't know what DBH is. DBH. Oh, Detroit Become Human, sorry. Yes, it's David Cage is a baffling disaster of a human being. I think he might be an alien, but he makes some truly disastrous shit. Like Heavy Rain, fucking horrific. Detroit Become Human, horrific. Beyond Two Souls, horrific. They're all so bad. And somehow he keeps getting fucking more money and more stars in his games. It's insane. Willem Dafoe is in his games. How? Cage's concepts of social justice is mind-numbing. Yeah, I mean, he's a very bad person outside of gaming. Quantic Dream, David Cage's company. If you don't, I'll stop talking about this if you don't know who he is. A horrific human being, now has Star Wars as well. Like, his company, Quantic Dream, is like riddled with sexual harassment lawsuits. Like, he's a bad person, and he is himself. He's a bad person, and his whole social justice angle in all his games is very strange. I mean, the fact that Elliot Page was in one of his games, and he made a nude model of them without their permission, and showed it in the game. And they were real fucking angry, obviously, because they specifically said they didn't want that. And he was just like, what are you gonna do? You know? It's really fucking weird. I never finished Omicron. Omicron, I think, might be the first one. And yes, I played that because of Bowie. Bowie is in that game in a metal bikini singing Omicron. Not a good game. 1 second. Omicron, Bowie. Low poly bikini Bowie is in this, I think. Yeah, there's Bowie. He's playing it in a nightclub just like this. It's very strange. Remembering the time a virtual David Bowie serenaded us in Omicron, the Nomad Soul. It's a very bad game. Genuinely terrible. Yeah, 1999, Quantic Dream. I'd say it's completely fine to pirate anything from this company. Nomad Soul, terrible game. Fahrenheit, terrible game. Heavy Rain, terrible game. Beyond Two Souls, terrible game. Detroit Become Human, probably the best one. Terrible game. Pirate all of these. Play them because they're hilarious, but don't fucking give him money. He doesn't deserve it. David Cage is the primary creative force. He fucking appears in all of them as a weird avatar. He's just strange. I don't like him. Anyway, let's play the game. Didn't it come with a Bowie album? It might have. Hours, the Bowie album is like, it plays in that game, so it probably was tied in. Pirate most games unless you specifically want to support a studio. I buy all my games now, except if they're abandonware. Or it's multiplayer, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Like, I haven't pirated a game in a long time, except if it's abandonware. Like the, like War in the North, Lord of the Rings, that I had to pirate because it's abandoned. You can't give Warner Brothers money anymore for that game. It is not available on any storefronts. The Scooby-Doo games that I played recently, I had to pirate them. There's a website called My Abandonware because you can't physically buy them anymore. Which just gives them away free as like just ISOs or whatever. And it's like, look, the companies that made these don't exist anymore. Why not? Game still says Gothic 2. I'm so sorry. Hello, Nick. I'm so sorry. I am playing Gothic 2. I just need to get through this. I'm so sorry. I forgot that I had it set as that. I keep meaning to put it as just chatting, and then I keep forgetting. Look, we'll do this real quick, right? We'll do this real quick. Stop talking about Quantic Dream and that weirdo that is David Cage, and play the global. What did I even set the bet as? I can't even remember. I just arrived. Gothic 2 looks different than I remember. Oh no. Hang on. We'll do this. So, global. 6 or less. Okay, that's the bet. 6 or less. Let's say we're in Syria. We are nowhere near Syria. We are 5.7 thousand kilometers from Syria. That is roughly in like this area, right? So let's say we're in Morocco. Can't remember how to spell Morocco. I can never spell any countries. We're even further from Morocco. Let's say we're in the opposite direction. The Wordle was quite easy. I think I got it in 5, the Wordle. The Hurdle I got in 1, which was nice. How many Irelands is that? I think I remember that the length of Ireland is about 500 kilometers. So, like, 12 Irelands, maybe? Like, just under 12 Irelands away? Let's say we're in Bangladesh. Very close to Bangladesh. Amazing. Oh, we're very close. Like, 600 kilometers is only, like, that much around, right? So we could be in Nepal? We could be in China somewhere? We could be in Malaysia? We could be in... we're not in Sri Lanka. That's too far away, I think. Let's say Nepal. No. I thought Nepal was a bit further away from Bangladesh, if I'm honest. Now, which one of the... I think that might be Malaysia. I think... Which one is Myanmar? It might be Myanmar. Fuck, I'm running out of guesses. My poor Fedora points. Americans measure in anything but a meter. 12 Irelands away. I did make fun yesterday of Americans who measure things in football fields. Is this... I can't remember which one is Thailand, which one is Myanmar. And Cambodia is around here as well. Fuck. Let's say it's Cambodia. Nope. Oh, but it borders Cambodia. Fuck, this is the last guess. So it could be Laos? It could be Vietnam? Vietnam borders Cambodia. But I think this is Vietnam. You measure things in football pitches? I do not. It could be Vietnam, which is right here, I think. It could be Laos, which is somewhere. It's around there somewhere. Thailand and Myanmar, I think, might border Cambodia. I don't know. I can't really remember. Fuck it. I mean, I think it might be west of Cambodia, like this country here, wherever this is, because it's only 600 from this. Although Vietnam goes up a bit, I'm going to say Vietnam. This is my last guess for the bet. Or Laos. I'm not looking at chat, by the way. Let's say Laos, Vietnam, Myanmar, Thailand, Malaysia. Oh, I've forgotten about Malaysia again. I think Malaysia's down here. I think it's Malaysia and then Indonesia. So I don't think it's Malaysia, but it could be Myanmar. Oh, sorry. Getting a call. Oh no, it's just a text. Never mind. Fuck it. No, fucker. God damn it. Fuck me. Is it Vietnam? How do you spell Vietnam? It is not Vietnam either. Is it? What? Is it? It could have been Laos. I mean, it's probably right next to here. It's probably whatever this is, right? I mean, yeah, if it borders both of these, it has to be this one. What is right there? That's not, what's right in this little corner? Is it Myanmar? No, it's between all of these. Have I forgotten the existence of a country? Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia. It touches all of these. What is this? Is it... Is Bhutan a country? No. Well, it is, but it's farther away. Where was Bhutan? Oh, like way over there. What the fuck is here? I'm gonna have to look in chat. As a Southern Hemispherian, I shan't help. Welcome, Sergeant. Hey, Bob, I have a question. What might that be, Jim? How long was the Titanic? I think it's around half a football field. There's no way it was only half a football field long, the Titanic. That was fucking huge. It's like he doesn't eat. Is that Thailand? I thought Thailand was a long boy. It is Thailand. Oh, it is kind of a long boy. I thought Thailand was one of those ones that's basically just a big strip of land, like Chile, or, you know, Myanmar. You know, where it's like long. I guess it kind of is. Kind of as a tail. Yeah, it is kind of long. Might be the place with the transphobic stereotype. Yeah. Hey, it was. I did not know Thailand looked like that. I thought Thailand was a lot smaller than that. I didn't know it went down here. I thought this was all... Because this is Malaysia, right? Around here? This is Malaysia. And then Indonesia goes across here. Then there's like the Philippines over here. I'm bad with this area of the world, basically. Let me pay out the points and then we'll move on to Gothic 2. Let's go back to the full camera. I'm going on to my Twitch thing. Managed prediction. Will Dreya get this in 6 guesses or less? No, I'm sorry. I should have too. It's I would say that's the most famous country in that area, right? At least you can name some of them. Those are some borders. I would say that's the most famous country in that little cluster of countries. Maybe Vietnam has like an argument, but like Thailand's pretty fucking famous and huge. There's no excuse for that. Okay, I've paid out. There we go. Heart shape, kinda. Oh, it is like it's like a bleeding heart. Like there's the heart, and then it's kind of collapsed in on itself, and kind of a bit has been torn away. I would have had this in 4 or 5, but I forgot that less than 10 km meant bordering on global. Yeah, they updated it, and I think made the UI slightly worse. It says closest border, less than 10. When it used to just say closest border is 0, which means that, you know, it borders it. I don't know why they changed that. I think I've lost like 25k points in total now. Oof. You are a bad gambler. I mean, it's not my fault. Hang on. Let me open up Gothic 2. I need to turn off this Pokemon music that's currently in the background. There you go. It's not Pokemon music either. It's Zelda music. They're the same thing. I know they're not. Please don't be angry at me for saying that. And then I need to go onto desktop. And for some reason, this game is very old. And so it won't capture unless I have desktop capture on. So you get to see my desktop first. Load up Gothic 2. Now, I think I might have fixed the volume, because the volume was a little bit low yesterday. But it might be a little high today. We'll see. I don't know. Link is a twink type Pokemon. This is always quite loud, so bear with this. For some reason, the intro music, you can't turn down, and it's mind-numbingly loud. At least it is for me. I'm looking at the levels. It's going up into the yellow for you. That's the loud bit. The mixing on the intro is so odd. Yep. I don't know if they did any mixing. A lot of trans people in the US, in Australia, I should say, go to Thailand for surgery because it's cheaper and better. I think that's what it's known for. It's like how Turkey is known for hair transplants for some reason. Like, Turkey, for whatever reason, is known for hair transplants. I think Thailand is known for gender reassignment surgery, which is cool. You know, it's a lot cheaper, and they seem to have some expertise at it, which is nice. Stop giving it drugs. Don't be so like. I like this global, but why is there only 1 game per day? I don't know. I think it's because everybody is modeling themselves after the Wordle thing, right? It's why the name is the same, basically. So they're doing the whole 1 a day thing to drive up scarcity, so it develops into a habit. I don't think that's why Wordle was the way it is, but it's sort of an accidental side effect. If you want people to play a lot of a game, you limit it slightly. It's why mobile games are like that. You know, when it's like, oh, wait the next day and then come back in, and then, you know, come back and log in again for bonuses. It's gets it kind of wired in your brain to become a habit, and so you play more and more and more. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Kind of depends on your personality, I guess, or your brain chemistry. What would Tingle be? Oh, Tingle's a pervert. Tingle makes me very uncomfortable in Zelda. I don't like Tingle. Free-to-play games introduce waiting so they can sell you the skips. Yeah, exactly. I thought Thailand was known for pedo prostitution. Oh yeah, that too. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a thing. Cambodia as well, I think, because I think that's what Gary Glitter got jailed for, right? Was he went to a Cambodian prison because he did that? Look, the world is very dark. The world is a dark, awful, awful place. For every nice thing about anywhere, there's a really fucking horrific thing as well. Nothing's good. Everything's bad. No, I clicked new game by accident. Oh, for fuck's sake. How long is this intro? Can I just skip through it? Please let me skip through it. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just skip through this. I'm not starting again. That will kill me. Oh, he got thrown out of Cambodia, which is mental. Yeah, you have to be pretty bad to get thrown out of Cambodia, I think. I'll be on the way. Chapter 1, The Menace. I can't remember what chapter we're even on right now. We've joined the mercenaries. Maybe that's chapter 2? I actually don't know. Load game. No, not save game. Jesus. Oh, God. If anybody wasn't here for the last stream, this save title is going to look like the worst thing in the world. I promise it has some sort of context. We were talking about the item of clothing that's called a muff. A warm, toasty muff. I think I went weirdly sort of horny and perverse on the last stream. Apologies for that. Oh, also I need to put up the DPI. Fuck me. He did so bad he was even thrown out from there. Sure you were. A proper wrongin'. All governments suck, I think, lol. Yeah, I mean, I see people occasionally romanticizing the Irish government as like, oh, look at this sensible government. If you live here. No. Occasionally you'll see like a tweet or something going like, I should move to Ireland. It's so sensible and nice there. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Really? Fucking Fianna Fáil are in power right now. You were horny within 40 minutes yesterday. Only in the last stream. ... Anyway, what was I doing exactly? We had just we had just joined the mercenaries, basically. We had just joined the mercenaries. What was I supposed to do? Owner has given me approval. Now nothing can stop me joining the mercenaries. Oh, I probably need to talk to Lee again then. Maybe it was like sending me to... Is Lee... You know, it's like that sort of mother and father dynamic where it's like, oh, you asked for like a new toy. Go ask your father. What did he say? Oh, he said, come ask your mother. That kind of thing. Have you played Gothic 1? Yes, I played it and finished it fairly recently. I'm still relatively early on in Gothic 2. I just decided to play it straight after Gothic 1 because I liked Gothic 1 so much. We didn't want the MILF to be killed in the brouhaha. I remember that. No, don't kill the MILF. Anyway, Lee, talk to me. Gothic 1 was good. I'm ready to join you.
I'm ready to join you.
Yay!
Have you seen Onar?
Yep.
He agrees.
Welcome aboard. Here, take some decent armor first.
Yes!
I'm
Finally!
glad to have
Oh,
you
that's
with
going to
us.
be so much help.
I already have your first assignment.
My armor was
It has
basically
to do with
nothing.
The Paladins. It's time you went to see them.
Ooh, that's
You wanted to go there
going on the
anyway.
quest, yeah. It's all coming up, Millhouse. How do I get to the Paladins? They very much implied that they would not speak to me unless I was a militia member.
And how can I get to the Paladins now?
Very simple. You'll take our peace offering to them. I know Lord Hagen, the commander of the Paladins, from my time in the Royal Army. I know how
Why
he
were
thinks.
you in prison?
He doesn't have enough men. He'll accept the offer.
What did you
At
do?
least he'll listen to
They've
me.
never
I've
really
written
answered
a
these
letter.
questions.
Here.
Like
In any case,
all of
that
us were
should
in a
get you
prison
admitted to see
colony.
The leader of the Paladins.
Okay, I don't 100% know where the Paladins are, so this might be interesting. I'm assuming they're in, like, the upper part of the city that I haven't been to yet. The upper part of the town. He tried to kill the king or something like that. I'm sure there's lore you can read. Like, I don't have the manual or whatever. I'm sure this kind of feels like one of those games where if you get the manual, it has, like, a 40-page novel in the front that's like, welcome to the world of Gothic. I got some teenagers have gathered outside my window. I'm 26 years old, and that still makes me nervous. Gothic 2 video essays for a week. Oh, I've never watched any lore videos. I know that's a big thing with the Souls games, but I've never gotten into them. I don't care, basically. Some lore I'm into. I will read Elder Scrolls lore forever. I might get into Gothic lore. We'll see. Anyway, end. Cool. All good. Are we done here then? I now need to go visit the Paladins. An offer of peace. Leo's sending me to take an offer of peace to Lord Hagen. That way I can get to the Paladins. Sounds easy enough. We've basically cleared out everything along the way. Also, I have some armor. We should absolutely check that out. What's our new armor? That's not actually as big an update as I wanted. I was hoping, like, weapon protection up to 30. I was kind of hoping that would be, like, 50. It's probably... I don't really 100% know how points work in this one. It's probably a good upgrade. It's something, you know? It's better than nothing. My leather armor was pretty terrible. I should probably sell that.
Welcome to the mercenaries, kid.
Thanks.
As soon as I have something for you to do, I'll let you know.
I want to... that's fine. I don't think I have any points left. No, I spent them all on strength. My strength is now pretty high with that amulet and that ring and shit. And my one-handed is fine-ish. So, we should be alright. If you happen to wonder if you're into video essays, Bomber Guy is a good one. He's one of those people that I follow on Twitter and don't follow on YouTube. Because I don't really like video essays that much.
I respect you now, just because you're one of us.
I beat the shit out of you.
No matter what you're wearing, I can see right through you. To me, you're just a greasy little idler, nothing more.
That's what all mercenaries are, isn't it? What's your problem?
What's your problem?
I know people of your sort. All talk, no guts. I detest somebody who dresses up all important and brags about his heroic deeds. Just yesterday, I slugged one of the boys here in the mouth because he claimed he could bring down a
The
black
rumbling
troll
of voices in the background is slightly distracting.
So what?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's like watching a Robert Altman movie.
Have you ever seen a black troll, Big Mouth? Do you have any idea how
No,
big
I don't
those
think so.
monsters are, man?
Why are we fighting Raoul again? I don't think we're fighting him again.
They'll tear you to
I hope
pieces.
we're not. Although I'm more able now. Black Troll? No problem. I can take out a Black Troll. Fine. He says reasonable stuff on Twitter. There's a few of those, like, political YouTubers and stuff who I follow on Twitter but have never considered watching on whatever it's called, YouTube. Like, ContraPoints, I follow on Twitter, I think. I've never watched one of her videos. Abigail Thorne, I think her name is Philosophy Tube on YouTube. Never watched one of her videos. Sean, that's another one. I didn't know that Sean made videos until last week. That's how little I've looked into it. Bomber Guy, I think, as well. Anyway, whatever. Black Troll, no problem.
Black Troll, no problem.
Oh, Lee was a general of the King's army, but was falsely framed in some affairs with the King's wife. Ooh.
If you're such a great fighter, then prove it.
What's in it for me?
Stupid question. Your honor and your jaw in one piece?
That's not a whole lot, is it?
Give me some money or
Shall
something.
we say,
Yeah, okay.
I'll
A lot of
pay you
money.
a ton of money if you
Abigail
bring me
Thorne's
the
videos are
hide of
great.
a black troll.
Again,
How's
I've
that
heard
sound?
all of them are great.
Then
Oh,
what
he
are you
streams on
waiting
Twitch,
for?
Sean. Honest to God, I found Sean from gaming content on Twitch. Keffels rated him while I was watching. I've discovered a few people just from randomly hanging around on raids while streams have ended in the background as I'm working or something. And I'm not paying attention at all, and then suddenly I'm 3 raids in and I go, who the fuck am I watching? And I go, oh, they're actually alright, and follow. Oh, fuck's sake. I can fight him again if I want to. Methinks I hate that he says methinks. Methinks makes me so angry. If anybody said methinks to me in real life, I think I would start a fight with them. Lovely anti-Linehan stuff from Bomber Guy and YT as well. Well, who could be pro-Linehan at this point? Unless you are genuinely evil. Who is pro-Linehan? I think Linehan's so pathetic that even the TERFs fucking don't like him at this point, right? He's fucking awful. Greg, did you want anything from me, Greg? Where... Oh yeah, I got stuff buried. He buried some stuff over there that I could find. If cinema sins, that makes anyone else's blood boil. I don't know. I'm anti-cinema sins. But I wouldn't say they make my blood boil. I just ignore them. I remember watching a few cinema sins things ages ago, and then I just kind of got sick of it. When it was just like, ding! Oh, this person hasn't pissed in 4 minutes of screen time. Are we supposed to assume that they don't piss? Is this a fantasy world where piss doesn't exist? And I went, I think you're reaching here, and then unsubscribed. When he got banned from Twitter and immediately infiltrated Mumsnet was fucking hilarious, though. That is one of the funniest exchanges I've ever seen. Because Mumsnet was not having it. Mumsnet, a sewer, basically, but Mumsnet was not having it. Can I take on anything? Oh, I might be able to kill a lurker. I killed a lurker! Is it too loud now? Is this too loud for you now? It might be. Let me know the volume levels, because I can lower it back down. Can I dig here? I don't know. I can't remember if I need a shovel or anything. But yeah, if you don't know, Graham Linehan is a horrible, horrible person. A lot of us trembling now, hashtag lurk. Graham Linehan is a horrible, horrible person who has made it his mission to destroy trans people for some reason. He's got some issues. But he got banned from Twitter for harassment. And immediately ran to Mumsnet, which is a toxic hive of villainy, and said, oh, they've banned me, they're silencing free speech. And their response was, why the fuck is a man here? Get out! And just didn't have any of it. It's very funny. I just like watching bigots eat themselves, I think. How do I dig this? How do I dig?
What with? What with?
Do I need a fucking shovel? Oh my god, I might need to buy a shovel. Well, at least the lurker's dead. We know we can take care of that in the future. Let's go back to the city. I'm back. How's it going? Fine! We've finally got into the game. He even took his cartoon profile picture. He missed and hit his own career and managed, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't like making fun of people in general. I always feel kind of bad about it. I'm never feel totally good about making fun of people. But when I saw that Graham Linehan's wife left him and took the kids, I laughed and laughed and laughed until my throat was sore. Hello, Weetabix, welcome. Why the fuck would that be the hill that you die on? What a hunt. He's just an awful person, basically. Do you have a shovel for sale in this inn, maybe? Do you have a shovel, Orlin? Show me your wares.
Show me your wares.
She was another nap cleaning. That was very funny in the group chat. Wine. You don't have anything. You're pointless. I'm guessing I can only wear 2 rings, by the way, at a time. I have 2 rings on. I think. Yeah, I have an amulet and 2 rings. I always think games are a little bit cowardly about this. I think you should be able to wear 10 rings in every game. 20, because toe rings exist. I think and 21, because, you know, you could get a cock ring. So I think you should just... 2 earrings. I think you should basically be able to deck yourself out like a fucking decadent, like, ancient king in rings. Just slip one over your balls. Just, you know... Deck yourself out in as many rings as you can stand until you're clanking around like you're in plate mail. Because they're cool, and I would do that in real life. Like, if there was magical rings in the world. I think in D&D they get around that by saying that you can only attune to so many magical items. Like, it takes a toll on you physically. But, you know, if there wasn't that problem, you can imagine... Basically, I would look like I was wearing a suit of armor on my genitals made out of magical rings. 55 minutes in, 40 minutes in, progress on the horny. I don't find penis jewelry horny, so, you know. I don't think that counts. I think I don't know. I've never even been sort of tempted, I think, to put metal on my penis. Sure you don't. I don't think it's ever come up. Like, what's that? Like, there's the Prince Albert piercing. That sounds fucking terrifying. I cannot imagine anything I'd rather get done less than a Prince Albert. If you don't know what a Prince Albert is, I probably shouldn't describe it. Like, a Prince Albert is a piercing on the head of your penis, as far as I remember. And I think the reason it's called a Prince Albert is because there was rumors, I don't think this is true, but there was rumors that Prince Albert, Queen Elizabeth's husband, who died fairly young, Prince Albert wore, like, really tight trousers around court. Like, basically leggings. Like, really tight trousers. That was his fashion. And everybody went, ooh. But he never had, like, that much of a bulge. And so people went, oh, he must be tucking in order for decency's sake. But how would he keep it tucked without, like, you know, because sellotape wasn't exist? How does he keep it tucked? And so a rumor went around that he had gotten a piercing in the head of his penis and attached it to, like, a chain so he could, like, drag it back under himself and I guess maybe attach it to a butt plug or something. Exactly, the yoga pants of the Victorian era, yes. I don't think any of that was true. It's just a rumor that went around. I think it's all apocryphal. But it's called a Prince Albert piercing, I think, because of that. Where am I going? I completely forgot what I was doing. I'm seeing paladins, right? I need to go to Lord Hagen. That's it. Let's save so we don't have to do that walk again. Because there is no quick travel in this game yet. I found one teleporter. Maybe that's how the quick travel's going to work? Like little teleporters that send you one way to places? That would be kind of fun. I love how you know about all this. I listen to a lot of random podcast shit, and I watched QI for a long time. Prince Albert done dirty for all of time. I don't really know anything else about Prince Albert. Like, I can't tell you a single thing about him other than it was rumored that he had a penis piercing. I don't know what he did, who he was, really. Other than that he was married to Queen Elizabeth I, who was very, very sad when he died and dressed in black for the rest of her life. I don't really know anything else. Andre Hagen. I was under the impression that you were Lord Hagen. I'm sorry. I can't remember who Lord Hagen is. Albert Hall? I don't know what that is either. I know that's a place you can play, right? I was going to say, that sounds like a No Such Thing as a Fish podcast. I listened to No Such Thing as a Fish. I listened to an episode last night. I've been re-listening to some episodes as to go to sleep. So what I'll do, because apparently I need sensory overload to fall asleep at this point. I put on a podcast. I have like a little audio level manager on my phone, just like a Samsung one, so you can like change the specific volumes of apps. So I have thunder and lightning and rain sound effects at 100%. Then I have a podcast at 85% volume, and then I have music at 80% volume. So I had like rain, and then I had No Such Thing as a Fish for an hour, and then I had what was it called? The Disco Elysium soundtrack on in the background all at once in my ears as I went to sleep. So yeah. Oh, was it built in honor of Albert? Oh, maybe. Oddly specific. I love it. It's just a good balance. Basically, I need to be washed with sound or else the thoughts come. You know, unless I have just constant things in my ear. And basically, as I go through, like, stages of sleepiness, I'll turn off one after the other. So once my eyes are closed and it's kind of difficult to open them again, I'll open up the phone and I'll pause the podcast, and so then it's just the soft music and the rain, and then just as I'm about to fall asleep, I'll go okay and just turn off the music, so it's just the rain, and then I wake up with rain in my ears because I never bothered to turn off the rain. But if I don't do that, the thoughts arrive. I kind of have to. What? I was just going. I don't need to be in here. Fuck off. I'm not one of you. City guard? Where's Hagen? Mood. Nasty thoughts. Well, that just makes it sound weird. Nasty, dirty thoughts. Thoughts about Velma.
Yeah, get away from here.
I don't know why I'm harping on about Velma so much. Velma is merely one of my media crushes, and one I should avoid now that I know her real age. I don't know. Who's my other... I don't know. Harley Quinn. I'll replace Velma in my head with Harley Quinn. Sure. Velma and cock rings. Ugh. I'd be terrified that it would get stuck. Because I've heard horror stories of, like, people not getting their size right and getting stuck. And then you have to get, like, a fucking angle grinder to get it off, I think. Like, titanium ones. That sounds fucking terrifying. I'm not doing that. I mean, like, even the ring I wear on this hand is made of wood. So theoretically, I could get it off myself if it swelled or something. Imagine going to the A&E. I imagine they get so many of those. I am going to assume Lord Hagen, by the way, is over here in the upper district, which I've never been to. So we're going to experience something new here. A puddin'. A puddin'.
It's all just gossip.
Mr. J. I really like that accent. I think it's because I watched that show as a kid. I've been conditioned to like that accent quite a lot. It's like, this is slightly embarrassing. I never really got the big deal about Marilyn Monroe. Like, I could see that obviously she's attractive, but I never got, like, the huge deal. I finally watched Some Like It Hot, where she uses her real accent and voice in it, instead of doing that, like, breathy, posh voice. Happy birthday, Mr. President. You know, that voice. She uses her, like, real accent, and she sounds almost exactly like Harley Quinn in it. And suddenly, I really understood why people were into her.
That's really not my problem.
Target ads incoming for wooden cock rings. Oh, the fucking targeted
Only the
ads.
citizens of the town and the king's troops can get into the upper end of the town.
I carry an important message for Lord Hagen. Also, I am a respected citizen. I'm a blacksmith boy.
I'm a respected
I don't think that's
citizen
I
of
think it's
Corinth.
called an
Let me
apprentice, not a
pass.
blacksmith boy.
Whatever prompted the masters of Corinth to
There
let
we
you
go.
sign on as an apprentice, I don't want to
Blacksmith
know
boy,
about
please.
It.
My
You
official
may enter,
title.
but behave yourself. Otherwise, you'll
You know,
have
must
the
have
worst
fallen on the
trouble in
cock
your
ring.
life.
Where did you pick that up?
Let's go. Happens with wedding rings? Can't be risking something I can't easily replace. I mean, can you replace a finger easily? I guess you can. I wouldn't care about losing a finger. Especially if it was one of these fuckers. What do these things do? Nothing. They're good for nothing. Nobody ever uses. Even on piano, you can get by without these fuckers. They don't do much. So, like, I guess you'd have to, like, you know, I play guitar a little bit and piano, so, like, you'd have to rework some stuff. But you can take my little fingers fine. I wouldn't care. The other ones may be a bit more sketchy about, but I'd rather lose a hand than my penis, I think. Citizen, do you know where Lord Hagen is? I think he promises you'd be fucked.
So, you actually managed
Need
to
it for
get to the
miming a
upper
phone
floor.
call. If you are very old.
Mercenaries, have you?
I have
How
not
did you
seen
get
anybody
in
do
here?
that
I
in
bring a
so
peace
fucking
offering
long.
from Lee.
Bah, Lord
Or
Hagen
that,
will
is
never
it? Yeah,
agree.
that.
There are some things you must
Phones don't
keep.
look like this anymore.
Otherwise, you will wind up outside as fast as you got in here. You're only allowed
Oh,
to
I
enter
remember
the merchant's
Lothar, I
building.
think.
You can recognize them by the signs over the door. Just so there are no misunderstandings. The other buildings belong to important citizens. There is nothing there for you.
Except
the
loot.
important citizens of this town live in this quarter. So treat them with respect. Do we understand each other?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Yes, here we go. Where can I find Lord Hagen?
Where can I find Lord Hagen?
He's in the town hall, at the end of the upper quarter. But you will not be admitted there without a good reason.
I have one. I don't know how I'd mime a phone. I don't think I've ever mimed a phone call. I have never done the, like, call me thing. Like, you see that in old movies, like, call me. I have never done that because I would have to kill myself directly afterwards, I think. There is no way. But now I guess it would just be that, right? You just, like, hold a brick up to your ear, like an imaginary brick. Because that's what they look like. They don't look like this anymore. Anyway, where can I no. Has anything exciting happened lately?
Has anything exciting happened lately?
Yes? That they let someone like you in here?
Jesus,
thing
they're
hasn't
really
happened
hung
in
up on the
ages.
fact that I'm wandering around in my fur armor. That is your worst opinion? I don't... look, technology's moved on. You talked about magazines in the group chat earlier, Tom.
I don't know why you get so worried.
I don't know if I've ever bought a magazine.
No one really wants to
I guess the closest I've come is that I was bought by my grandparents some Beano and Dandy annuals when I was a kid. That is as close as I've come to ever owning a magazine and holding it in my hands. Do they still sell magazines? Floppy disks are save icons forever.
No one really wants to
Hello, Peanut, welcome. You can be extra cool and combine it with the Surf's Up dude gesture. Oh, that thing? Is that Surf's Up? I don't surf either. Do you like lettuce? Yes, I do like lettuce. Anyway. End. I think Edge is mostly online now. The internet's ruined me. I can't hear the word edge without thinking of the sexual act. Like, I can't, like, you wouldn't be able to name a magazine Edge now in the current year, would you? I'm assuming it's from the 90s. Like, now if you say, oh yeah, I was reading Edge the other day, I assume it's a sort of sketchy website about orgasm denial. Like, there's nothing else you could be. Citizen. Any of these are shops? I wouldn't mind some new armor already. I don't know how prevalent armor is in this game. The young are mocking us. On the internet, 30s is old, I guess. A knight, a worker, city guard. I guess I should talk to named people. I'm gonna talk to
You're
Fernando.
slapping down.
Oh, that's so loud. Fuck me, that is so loud. That went into the red. 30 plus is not old. I know, I just mean on the internet. You know, where it's full of youngins. I'm old to people on Twitch.
Been there, done that.
Fernando. Isn't that the name of an ABBA song? I don't really listen to ABBA. Is that an ABBA song? I don't know. How's business?
How's business?
Not so great. Back when the barrier was still in place, times were better.
Yeah, but everybody was
Prisoners
trapped in a
escaped
hell
boxes
prison.
and boxes of ore from the mines, and my ships then brought it to the mainland.
I don't
On
know
their
if
way
I
back,
agree
they
with a
brought
horrible,
food and
horrible
other
prison
wares.
slave colony in,
But now
the,
we're cut off from the
Principle.
mainland, and I have to rely on the farmers for supplies.
Hello, Andrex. Ooh, my favorite game. It is a lot of people's in chat favorite game. I think specifically Barlow, who's not here right now, but people really like this game in certain countries. I had never heard of it until I played Gothic 1. How do you make a living now that your slave colony is gone?
How do you make a living now?
Right now, I'm living off my savings. But if I can't get back into business,
Aw.
times are gonna get rough for me.
Poor slaver. And might be a quest to help him at some point. Let's go to the town hall. I don't know where the town hall is. 10 out of 10, Edge used to mean something. Now they just chuckle at the funny word. It's just... There's a few words that have been ruined by the internet for me. Simple words like Edge. I can't say the word snowball without laughing, and that's a disgusting one. That one's real fucking full on. Is this the town hall?
Halt! Only men who are in service
Yes,
to the king
okay,
may
good.
enter the town hall.
Enslave the young'uns. I have a message from the mercenaries. That one is really disgusting.
Let me through. I bear a message from the mercenaries.
All right, but I'm warning you. If you cause any trouble here, you won't have time to regret it.
Gothic 2 with the DLC is the best open world RPG game for many people. Yes, I know, like, it's really well loved. It's just not... I don't think Gothic 2, or Gothic in general, is very famous outside of Central Europe. Like, it's not unknown. Like, it's not unknown, right? But it's not huge outside of Central Europe. Yes, specifically in Central Europe. Like Germany, Czech Republic, you know, these kind of areas. It's huge, but outside of that, not as much. I'm really liking it. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, that is awful. Snowball is such an innocent word. I know. Are people looking it up on Urban Dictionary now? Anyone remember those chocolate and marshmallow treats known as a snowball? Is this like an American version of a tea cake? If so, no. if not, no, I mean. Knight Albrecht. Bookstand. Should I just go straight in? Talk to Hagen? I'm assuming this is Hagen with the fanciest armor. The fanciest.
I have already heard of you.
There we go.
Lothar has reported.
What's your opinion on
that you
Gothic
wish
3?
to
Never
speak
played
with
it yet. I've been
You
told
are the
that it's not
stranger
very
who has
good.
demanded the
Baby.
Eye of Innos. I am Lord Hagen, Paladin of the King.
I'm from Czech Republic, so yes,
warrior
it's
of our
very
Lord
popular here.
Enos, and Commander-in-Chief of Corinus.
Anybody who's
I have much to do,
who
so
loves
do
this
not waste
series, I
my
assume
time.
they're from
Tell me,
Central
Ramble,
Europe.
why you are here.
Snowball or a nice cocktail in a little green bottle. I mean, if you snowballed, you could put it in a little bottle for later. It might not be as nice if it isn't fresh. I bring an offer of peace from the mercenaries. Let's get them on side first, and then we'll ask about the weird eye thing.
I bring an offer of peace from the mercenaries.
Show me.
Oh, he sounds very mad about
General
this.
Lee. I also know the circumstances under which he was condemned to forced labor in the
Welcome to the
colony.
Goblin
Oh, thank you for the
Cave.
follow. That's very kind of you.
An honorable man. I am prepared to grant him absolution, only to him. This does not apply to his men, however. Most of them are dishonorable cutthroats and have earned their punishment.
I imagine
shall
a lot of
certainly
people
not
did deserve
offer
to
them
be in there, right?
absolution. Report that to
Hello,
him.
Haggis. Welcome.
Was
Thank you
that
for the lurk.
all?
Am I really going to mention the hosts of evil are gathered? Why do I have to be so dramatic about this? Can't I just say it that, like, some orcs are gathering? Why do I have to go, the hosts of evil?
The hosts of evil are gathering very close to here.
Sorry, I can't
in
go
the
as
Valley of
gravelly as I
Mines.
usually can. I
In
think
the
my throat
Valley
slightly
of
hurts today.
Mines, we have dispatched an expedition there. We are also aware of reports that say the pass there is occupied by orcs.
Oh, so you already
But
know.
Thus far, no news has reached me of an army of evil. Is this merely a trick to make me believe that it is necessary to form an alliance with the mercenaries?
No.
It does look like that.
Army is that supposed to be?
An army of dragons who have gathered hosts of their minions around them.
Dragons?
I'm not very
According
convincing,
to
am
the
I?
Old scriptures, it is many centuries
No.
since dragons were
I'm
last
just looking at an
sighted.
emote in chat.
Tell me, why should I believe a word you say?
But the question isn't whether you can believe me. The question is whether you can afford not to believe me when I tell the truth.
Stunningly
As long as I
bad
have
logic.
No proof, I cannot afford to send
Stunningly
even more
terrible
men
logic. Oh, Gunther's not very bright. Gunther is a brain-damaged fool. He was already not that bright to begin with, and then he was buried under some rubble for 13 weeks or whatever. 13 days. What proof?
So you want me to
Ah,
bring
you got him
proof?
there.
Precisely. Cross the pass and go to the Valley of Mines. Once there, seek out the expedition, and when you have found them, speak to Commander Garond. If anyone knows the situation there, he will. If he confirms your words, then I am prepared to help you.
Does
Okay.
that mean you'll
That
hand
seems
over
sensible.
the Eye of Innos to me?
The Eye of Enos. Good. Bring me proof. Then I shall see to it that you are permitted to wear the amulet.
Then can I say I've got your word
that
on
was
this
easy.
matter?
You can, for you have it.
Oh, that's actually fairly reasonable from him. I was expecting him to go, "You want the Eye of Innos? How dare you?" But no, he was actually fairly calm about the whole thing. Yeah, sure. What do you know about the Eye of Innos? Because I know almost nothing.
What do you know about the Eye of Innos?
It is a
I'm going to pour some
divine
tea, by the way.
artifact.
I've been drinking
In the
sparkling
old
water for the start of the
prophecies,
stream,
it is
but it's
mentioned in connection
going
with
to give me
dragons.
heartburn if I keep doing it.
However, the scriptures also say that only a chosen of Enos can wear it.
Okay, that's nice. Now, I have slightly overfilled this thermos, so it may spill everywhere. Updates coming. It's slightly spilling everywhere. It was mostly fine. Voice acting is good too. The voice acting is better in this one than the first one. I'll definitely say that. Like, the first one's voice acting was not good. It was charming, but not good. This one is definitely better. How am I supposed to get across the pass?
How am I supposed to get across the pass?
I shall give you
I
the
look so
key to
small
the
in that
gate
shot.
to the pass. However, you will have to find your own way through the ranks of the orcs. May
Oh, I
Enos
don't know about that.
protect you.
I might need to level up first. Ooh, chapter 2, Return to the Colony. We got through a chapter. It only took 4 streams or whatever. A statue of Innos. Can I take this? Ah,
You
no!
are accused of theft.
No, we can't. Never mind. Sorry. So they don't really like things being taken. I think in the first one, they were actually all right with it. Like, if you just took some random stuff, it would be fine. Who are you?
Is it really true?
Oh, no, I might have glitched things. I can no
Hey,
longer
you.
interact with people. Oh, no. 1 second. Are we all right? No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kill me. I can no longer... it won't let me, like, press escape or anything. This happened before in the previous game. I'm opening up Task Manager now. 1 second. That's what? Control-Shift-Escape to open up Task Manager? There we go. Task Manager. Close Gothic 2. And reopen it. That usually fixes things. It's an old game, it's fine.
Senpai. Ooh. Notice me, senpai. Ooh.
Hate that. Oh no, it's crashed. We could be in for a bad time for the next couple of minutes. Hands off the keyboard. Let it play. I brought this on myself. I tried to steal the statue. Oh, horrible bean. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's crashing. Oh no. Oh dear. That might be an issue. I'm not 100% sure what to do. Let me go to full camera for a second. Have I ruined the game? Probably not. Let's give it a couple of minutes. In the meantime, I'll do the bean. This only takes a little bit, and I've poured some fresh tea, so it's like nice and ready. Bean boozled. Yeah, everybody knows what these are, right? I spin the wheel. Sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're disgusting. They're almost never nice. That is... Oh, it's getting stuck. Not okay with theft, I see. This is... What is it called? Buttered popcorn or rotten eggs. I've also dropped it on the floor. Cool. There we go. I've swept. It's fine. Back up here. Bean. It's buttered popcorn again. I haven't had a rotten egg one yet in this box. Oh, it's really not good. The game's working again, by the way. I just needed to give it a couple minutes. Oh, it's fucking disgusting. No, I'm drinking that down. I don't get who likes salted butter flavored in a sugary jelly bean. It's disgusting. Ugh. At least it wasn't the rotten eggs ones. From what I remember, the rotten eggs one is the one that makes me gag a little bit. Okay, I'm going to load in. I just burned myself on some tea. Ow. This is all going very wrong. I'm going to load into a warm toasty muff again. That's the save one we have. And then I'm going to try and quick save, or quick load, and see if we're back. And if we're back, and everything works, you'll see the game in a second. It works! Woo! We're back! And I can highlight things and talk to people again. And I can press escape. Quick save just in case, because Jesus Christ, that wasn't fun. Look, it's an old game. It's over 20 years old, I think. But no, this came out in 2001, 2002, so it's about 20 years old. So it makes sense, let's just be honest. It makes sense that it acts like this. Horrible bean fixed it. I just need to be patient, I think. Hello, friend. Judge's House Guard. Ooh. Well, I don't know where the pass is. Where's the pass? There's the black trawl up there. Where is the pass? Is it up way north? Or is it down south? It might be down south. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. Before I go to the pass and do more of this quest, I want to go just south of me. You can see my little white marker there at the edge of the town. Just south of me is one of those things that the mages asked me to get. One of these little ornament pieces. So I'm going to see if I can actually do that. This game is almost older than you. It is very old. I've played games on this stream that are older than me, I think. Daggerfall was the same age as me. I played like a couple of streams of that. And that was 26. I think it was like a tiny bit younger than me. A tiny bit, like a few months. But yeah, it was 26.
Is it really true?
All the stuff I played, I don't know if I've played anything older than me. Have I? What's the oldest game I've played on this thing? A lot of them have been from the 2000s, some of them from later. Like, you know, I played Alien recently, that's only like 10 years old, maybe 8. Let's leave the town, by the way. I don't think there's anything else I can buy from here that's going to be useful. Like, it's nothing. The texture would be all wrong for the bean chewy popcorn. Yeah, it does taste like that. Like, I don't even get sweet popcorn. Like, sweet popcorn freaks me out. It doesn't actually freak me out, like, frighten me or anything, but, like, I don't get why people like sweet popcorn. It's very unpleasant to me. I don't understand how people could enjoy eating it. Let's eat some fried meat, by the way, so we're actually healed up, because I forgot that we were very badly damaged. Eat some cheese, maybe. Meat and cheese, that's a good meal. I would, if I could, I think I would eat bread and cheese for every meal forever. Also, these are buggos. I can kill these pretty easily, especially with my boosted stats. Like, these were kind of a trouble before, but, like, especially when they're young as well, I should just one-shot the fuckers. Okay, this one's harder than I thought. Does strength do anything? I upped my strength so much. Sweet and salted? See, I couldn't manage that. Sweet, like, I would say the default popcorn here is just salted. Like, salted maybe with that, like, fake butter stuff if you go to a cinema, but mainly just salted. I very rarely see any sweet popcorn here. You do get it. It's just not as common. Because I think people here realise that it's disgusting. That it just kind of sucks. Hit the fucking rat! Strength makes the damage go up by 0.1. Who's firing at me? Did I just get shot at? I thought I saw an arrow come in at me, but I could be wrong? I am not the most observant person in the world. Toffee popcorn's in stores, but his teeth rot in a bag. Yeah, I've seen toffee popcorn around, but again, ugh. Like, I just can't imagine biting into a piece of popcorn and it being sweet. Like, it seems like sacrilege to me. Popcorn is like a nice salty snack. You know, it's meant to be savoury, I think. I've put MSG on popcorn before. It's alright. It's fine. It's not actually as good as you'd expect, I think. Where exactly am I going? Should be right around here. Oh, it's up this way. Okay. I should see... Apparently, I should see some sort of ruin. Like an old well or an abandoned abbey or something. You know, something along those lines. Ah, here we go. A Stonehenge. And there's a boy in front of it. Now, is the boy friendly, do we think? Because the boys aren't usually friendly in this game. Oh, the boys is back. I always think I don't like popcorn, then I had some and I can't stop eating it. Not okay. I bought some popcorn earlier in the shop. I stopped by a shop to get some food for tonight. I got some vegan lasagna. But, it's in the fridge right now. He sounds evil. But, I bought a bag of Manhattan popcorn, which is an Irish brand of popcorn. I couldn't be bothered making any of it myself. I have, like, kettle popcorn in the... You know, like stovetop popcorn in the cupboard, but I was like, I don't want to spend the 5 minutes. So I just bought some, like, generic salted popcorn. Which is nice. Also, every time I have popcorn, I end up tossing a couple to the pigs while I'm eating it, and they fucking love it. The guinea pigs love popcorn. Don't feed guinea pigs popcorn. It's very bad for them. Wait, really? I didn't know salted popcorn existed until I was about 15. It's definitely supposed to be sweet. This might be the biggest cultural divide I've ever heard between Germany and Ireland. I did not know sweet popcorn existed until I was a teenager because it's so rare here. And it's disgusting. Sweet is the default here. That's kind of interesting. Hello, Kev. Oh, it's Kevalorn! I remember Kevalorn. He was at the very beginning of the game, and he was in the previous game. This is war. Yeah, exactly. Me and Tom know. Kevalorn, you, speak to me. I gave Vatras your letter. I did. Oh, I've spilled tea.
I gave Vatras your letter.
I keep spilling shit. Why am I so clumsy?
Thanks.
Hang on. I have a towel on the desk. It's basically a guinea pig bed for when I put them on the desk, but it will do for this. There we go. Oh, now there's guinea pig fluff all over the desk. Basically, I'm a disaster and shouldn't be allowed on a desk. Are you looking for something? I didn't even listen to what he said. If you ever go to a cinema over here, beware. Like, a cinema popcorn. I have never seen the option in a cinema to, no fighting, I can take both. I have never been to a cinema and seen the option of sweet popcorn. I've seen it in shops, but I've never seen it in the cinema. What kind of lettuce do you feed your guinea pig? Anything but iceberg. Iceberg is kind of bad for them. It's too sugary and doesn't really have any nutrients. It's kind of bred just to be crunch and watery with no taste, really. They like roundhead lettuce or butterhead lettuce. Basically anything but iceberg. They like lettuce. Anyway, are you looking for something?
Are you looking for something?
Is it that obvious? Yes, I have an assignment from the water.
That noise is really fucking me out. That's not a phrase. Freaking me out.
Same assignment from Nefarious.
So you belong.
There's like
to
a
the
little
ring of
rattling
water.
noise
Not
in the
yet,
background
but I'm
of the
working
grass,
on
and
it.
it sounds like
I'm
the
glad.
insanity noise from
Then I
Amnesia.
don't have to do this alone.
Have you already found an ornament?
I found the place where we should find one. This stone circle could be one of those structures that Nefarious described. Now, we just have to find the mechanism we're supposed to look for.
Oh, I'm getting Morrowind Dwarven Stronghold flashbacks where you have to find a fucking lever outside the thing to maybe open a door. I've had sweet popcorn maybe once. It was okay. I'm not big on popcorn outside of a cinema, to be honest. I really like popcorn. I have it fairly frequently. Like I said, I keep like a bag of popcorn kernels in my cupboard just in case like Emma and I are watching movies. I'll put on like a pot of popcorn. It's nice. It's like not the worst thing in the world for you either. Okay, look for a door, I guess. Can I not loot these? No. I keep forgetting you can't loot them. Ooh, a leather satchel right under a suspicious switch. Do all of these have switches on them? Am I supposed to pull them in a certain order, or is it just that switch? Sure. Sorry, ma'am. I've never called my mum ma'am. That's a very Irish thing. Like, my mum calls my grandmother ma'am or mammy. I've never done that. I've always said mum. Which might make me sound a bit posh in Ireland. It's too far away. No, it isn't. Shut up. Hello there, ma'am. It's too far... Well, What did I just do? I pulled a switch. Was that anything?
Hey, you!
Do I have to hold down the button in order to do it? Hang on. We call my mum Mammy. Yeah, like my mum calls my grandparents Mammy and Daddy. And it's like, that's very Irish. Oh, there's a switch as well. This feels like I'm missing some sort of code. Also, the rattling is still around. My gran was Ma. I called Mam by her name. I never did that. I was never one of those kids who called my parents by their names. I still don't. It feels weird. What do you want from me? Daddy. See, that's the problem. Daddy has been ruined by the internet. So is Mommy, to be honest. Like, if I hear somebody say Mommy in real life, I go... Like, I can't disconnect that wire in my brain now. It's linked, so it can't be gotten rid of. Daddy's another one. It's been soiled by the internet. Let me in! I'm pressing switches. Leave me alone. Daddy, yuck. I hate the word daddy. It's so fucking awful. Hi, Daddy. What you doing, Daddy? I actually gave myself a disgusted shiver.
You need slapping down.
There must be another switch then around here somewhere, right? Or like a code. It's like push this switch 4 times, then the previous switch thrice. Oh, it might be on a stone tablet. We'll see. Stone tablet. This looks like one of the magical ones. Oh, more hit points. That's kind of cool. Switch is another ruined word. Top, bottom, switch. They're all ruined. I can't say it's on top of something without somebody rolling their eyes. Actually, I would say bottom is more ruined than top for some reason. The DDLG community has been ruined by the internet. Don't like it. I know what that means, and it makes me very uncomfortable. Oh, there's the switch. It's on the other side. How did I miss that? There we fucking go. Bottoms tend to get ruined more, to be honest. Aw. Well, maybe not power bottoms.
Hey.
I don't know what I am. I operated the mechanism.
I tried the mechanism. It doesn't do anything at all.
Then Lobart's farmers were
Yes,
right.
it does. We heard a
They
rumble.
said that one of them had already played around with the stones here. A stone sentinel appeared out of nowhere and attacked them. The farmers called the militia. The militiamen called the paladins, who came and destroyed the monster. I've already searched the whole area. If there was an ornament here, the paladins have it now.
Is it that thing on the fucking desk that I tried to steal and they got angry? Is it the statue of Innos or whatever? You have no power, victim to fate. I'll be honest, no king shame, but I honestly don't get the daddy thing. Seems so common. Like, there's so many folks into that, really. Surely I have it wrong. I'm not. If somebody calls me daddy, I feel like getting sick. I really don't like it. Genuinely, I hate it so much. I'd rather be called senpai, and that's fucking horrible as well. Hate it. But, you know, a lot of people are into it, I'm sure. It just seems very prevalent. It's like, you know, there's a lot of stuff about step siblings. Where'd that come from? Why is that so prevalent now? Okay, senpai. Then I'll go to one of them and demand the ornament back. Ooh,
Then I'll go
senpai.
to them and demand the ornament back.
All right, I'm going to the city now. We'll meet again at Vatras's.
Alright, cool. Yeah, to sound like a bear. Oh, that's interesting. So we don't get to fight anything. I imagine the others might be fight things. It seems like a pretty extreme kink for it to be so often. I feel old. I just think more people... you know, it's a bit like... I think basically being a bit kinky and weird has become a bit more normalized. It's a bit like if you look at that graph of left-handedness, right? Notice me, senpai. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Max. It's a bit like that graph you see of left-handedness, where it was like left-handedness is... It was like nothing for ages. And then when it stopped being beaten out of people in schools, left-handedness went way up, and there was a thing of like, oh, people are becoming left-handed. Something in the water is doing it. And then it just completely tapered off. And it was like, this is the amount of people that are left-handed and have always been left-handed. It's just that they're able to be left-handed now. So, you know, basically every kind of social thing goes like that once it stops being stigmatized, I think. Also, yes, it's important to note that the whole daddy thing, I don't think is actually about incest. It's about being, like, sort of a caring provider or something like that. Like, sort of being in charge in a weird way, that kind of thing. It's similar to the mommy kink.
Look who joined the goblin race.
Oh, thank you, Rusty. God, no, it's not. Yeah. Thank you, Agus,
Hey,
for the
you,
raid.
Wait a minute.
Oh, what?
You're headed for the Valley of Mines, aren't you?
I think I am.
Here's a bargain.
What timing?
You
I
give me a
know, I'm so
report on
sorry.
What's going on with the ore, and for that, I will get you A
A
ring
cool
that
robot
increases your
arm.
life
Ah, that's
energy.
okay too.
I'll see what I can do.
Sure, cool. But yeah, like, you know, the sort of mommy kink is definitely not about any incestuous stuff. It's all about, you know, being picked up by like a thick woman and hugged. Or bullied. Hello, paladins. Can I get something for you? Can I get one of these? I think it might be that. I don't know if it's that, but it might be that. I need an ornament for you that apparently you took. How are you getting on with Gothic 2? It's good so far. What did you play on your stream? It's Dreya, you do get it. Like, it's good. I'm finally, after 4 streams, making some genuine progress. And I feel like this is the first stream where I've actually known a little bit what I'm doing. And, you know, where I'm going. Anyway. Only one crash so far. There was also a crash. Hello, Hagen. I'm looking for a metal ornament.
I'm looking for
Playing
a
some
metal
DBD
ornament.
and some Chat and Chill
It
time.
should have been
I
by
need
the
to get
stone
back into
circle
DBD.
near
I haven't played
Lovar's
DBD in
farm.
weeks.
If you
It's
mean
very
this
fun.
thing here, we suspected that it might be a magical rune.
Can I have it?
Turned out to be completely worthless. You can have it if you like.
Yay!
have
That was
no
very
use
easy. Nice one. 3 more to go, or 2 more to go? I think there's only 2 more to go. Let me look at the map. Yeah, there's only 2 more, I think. One in the farm, so I guess we'll do that next, because we've been there. And then we'll go out to the 3rd one, and then we'll get some... whatever I'm doing. What am I doing? Oh yeah, going back into the Valley of the Mines. That was it. Seconds after I said I finally know where I'm going and stuff. I probably should find a bed in the downstairs part of the town, because apparently the knights might beat the shit out of me if I try and sleep here. I'm not really welcome. They don't like me. Maybe finding a better description that doesn't make one think of your dad while shagging might be a good idea. I know. I know. Look, kinks are weird. I think I come across as more... I think I come across as less vanilla than I actually am on this stream. I make a lot of blue jokes on this stream. I don't think I actually have many kinks. So I'm kind of baffled by a lot of them. But, you know, live and let live. It's all fine. Whatever you're into. Oh, yes, 100%. And there we go. Like, you know, I've been on the internet for a long time, and so I know about a lot of them. Like, I was raised by the internet in some ways. Like, I have had internet access since I was about 4. And largely, I would say, unfettered internet access. My parents didn't... I mean, my parents were born in the early 70s. They didn't know what the fuck the internet was. My dad knew what the internet was. He works in IT and always have. So he's always been very kind of, you know, well-regarded and techie, and, you know, he knows more about technology than I am, than I do. He was the one helping me with tech stuff when I was a kid, not the other way around. So, and still, like, he watches more fucking Twitch and YouTube than I do. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've always had kind of unfettered internet access. And it was never blocked. Like, they never put, like, a net nurse or whatever it's called. Net nanny, whatever that software was. They never put that on my internet access. So I've been exposed to a lot of fucked up, weird stuff on the internet. So I'm kind of immune to a lot of it. But I know a lot of terms, even if I don't know what they mean. In, like, so much. It's like dad bod. No one's actually thinking of your dad when they say it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's the same thing, right? Also, where am I going? Oh yeah, this way. Well, Cavalorn said he would meet me at Vetrus's. Does that mean right here? Is he around? Where's Vetrus? There it is. Hello. Do you want to meet me again? I got the missing ornament.
I got the missing ornament from Lord Hagen.
You see? I thought the paladins...
I was too old to have it controlled when the internet came out. Yeah, well, like I said, I think the first, like, family computer that we had in our house was when I was about 4, so about 2000. Because there are pictures of me sitting at a desk, like, trying to use a mouse when I was 4 that are in, like, one of those disgustingly saccharine, sweet, like, baby albums. You know, one of those, like, photo albums that's just full of baby stuff, and it's like me sitting in a sink for a bath, and then me on a computer going, you know, that kind of thing. We must see this album. Please, Shopix. No.
Part of his power in his realm, so that he might restore it to the human.
I think a lot of people take those kinks and run away with it on the internet. Put them actually in that situation, they'd run a mile. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm terrified of everyone.
In his wisdom,
I'm terrified of everyone and everything. I'm essentially a guinea pig in a human body. Like, I will jump at any social interaction and run away. My boomer parents weren't savvy enough.
Was a torment for Belial.
Okay, that's it then. Cool. Is that off the map now that we finished that? No, that's just gonna be there. Cool. Bye, Vatras. You're not afraid of Monthla. No, you're not. I am. I'm terrified of people. I'm in therapy for it. I have a deep-seated fear of other people. I'm frightened of people. Please don't use the word mum and dad at the moment. Yeah, I think if you have, I don't know, do modern parents put like child locks and stuff on their children's internet access? They must be, right? They must. Like, that must be a thing. Like, I probably will. I'm never gonna have kids because I fucking hate kids. Like, I cannot stand kids. But I imagine they do now. Deaths, yeah. Like, if I were to have kids, I'd probably put some sort of monitoring or... Well, not monitoring. I don't want to know what the fuck they're looking up. But, like, that would freak me out too. But you know what I mean? I'd put some sort of, like, lock so they can't access, you know, real bad stuff. Console child features are almost never used. Oof. Oof. Oh, I know, but you wouldn't run from thick Velma. Well, I would if she was 15, which she is in the games. But I don't know, if a MILF came and, like, picked me up and carried me off, I wouldn't protest. But, like, I wouldn't seek it out either, you know? Just give him an Etch-a-Sketch and claim that's what the internet is. I probably would have bought it up until I was, like, 10. I mean, they don't know anything. Children are basically moss. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Children are idiots. Hello, boar. Can I fight boars yet? Yes, I can. Boars, no longer scary. Amazing. Good stuff. Anything else? Oh, what's here? I've never been here, I think. Is this the lighthouse? Ooh, this is new. They have it for smartphones, I think, now, but I don't know how they work. Yeah, I've never needed to worry about it. I don't like kids, and so I kind of limit the amount I'm around kids. Even when I have friends who have kids, or are, like, looking after kids, I'll, like, make excuses and go. I just don't like kids. So I've never had to worry about any monitoring or anything like that. I've never had to take care of a child for longer than about 2 hours. So, like, you know... attracted to older women, to be honest. Welcome. Ah, fuck me! What the fuck just happened? Okay, so there's bandits at the farm. Cool. You were once a child, Dreya. Yeah, and I hate myself. What about my self-esteem tells you that I would like me as a child? As someone who just spent a week with friends with a baby, they are terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I think toddlers are worse. Once they can move around and sort of speak to you. But, like, not really speak? Right? Like, kids, like young children, they can form words, but they don't know what the fuck they're saying. They're like idiot parrots. Like, they don't know what the fuck's going on. They don't know they're alive yet. Until they're like 5, they don't know what they are, right? So, I don't know. I'd rather be around a pigeon. It's shit kids that are a problem. Cool kids are a laugh. I don't know if I've ever met a cool kid, really. And I've been around kids. I just don't know if I've ever met, like, one that I don't want to hang around with, I guess. You have to find them adorable, and if you don't, they're kind of boring. Yes, I think that's true, Gloin. Like, I know people who don't want kids, but can be around kids. And they were like, oh, is that, you know, is that what you are? And I was like, no, I just can't stand being around them, and I don't want them. And they were like, oh, but they're so adorable. Like, babies are cute, and you can pick them up and make them giggle and stuff like that. And it's like... nah. Like, I've never looked at a kid and felt anything other than, like, I guess, and this is quite rude to say, mild disgust. Like, I've never looked at anybody younger than, like, me, basically, and thought anything about them being cute. Babies are not cute? No, they're hideous. Babies are really fucking gross looking. Like you say, not very clever and rarely seem to share my interests. Exactly. I'm not going to be able to talk about art with a baby. They're just going to fucking vomit on me or something. My niece is adorable, but all other babies can fuck off. That is a common thing I've heard, that when you have babies related to you, you sort of genetically find them cute almost. Can I run up to you? No, that is not for right now. The lighthouse, never mind. Also, all babies look the same. Yes, they do. I have never seen... No. I have never found a baby cute, like, especially cute. There have been babies where I've gone, you're really ugly, though. Like, I have never seen a baby that I've thought, oh, that's a cute baby, or, oh, that's a cuter than average baby. But I have seen babies that are uglier than average. It's an awkward moment when somebody shows you their baby, and you go, what the fuck is that? But, you know, it happens. And you go, oh, they're lovely. And in your head, you're like, can they tell that I think this is the ugliest thing I've ever seen? Oh, he has his daddy's eyes. They're brown. Most eyes are brown. I got that a lot. It's like, I've seen lots of baby photos of myself, and I was not a cute baby. But people go, oh, what a cute baby. He's got his family eyes. And I was like, yeah, they're just blue eyes. Lots of people have blue eyes. They're not special. Fuck off. They're just eyes. I don't get it. It's not fun being a straight female in that sense. Everyone expects you to have kids. Yeah, I mean, Emma goes through that, definitely. Like, we are not planning on having kids. We've been together for 7.5 years. So, yeah, approaching 8 years in a few months. And we are never anticipating having kids. Like, we're just not going to bother. And I've gotten a couple of comments, and Emma has gotten a bit more comments about it. Like, so, can we maybe expect grandkids? And I was like, we have guinea pigs. They were like, that's not the same. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. Biological clocks ticking. That kind, you get those kind of comments, I think, if you're a woman. Like, oh, you're leaving it a bit late. Oh, wouldn't you feel terrible if you didn't have kids and then you wanted them later, but you didn't have them? It's like, no. We're both adult. We're not fucking 3. We know what we want. Leave me alone. I'm approaching 30 at some point. Fuck off. I get that all the time now in my 30s. Yes. I despise... 1 second, I need to take care of these wolves. Kill, kill, kill. Please kill. Please kill. There we go. I despise when people tell others that they're trying for a baby. I remember seeing a tweet about that, and it's stuck in my head, and now I can't get it out of my head anytime somebody says that. Because I've seen that as well. Like, you know, oh, we're trying. And the tweet was, anytime I hear somebody say, I'm trying for a baby, all I hear is, I'm doing big comes in my wife without a condom. And now anytime I hear that phrase, that tweet goes in my head. And it's horrible because I can't stop giggling. It's a really fucking horrible phrase. Ooh, is this a cave? No, it's not a cave. Where am I going? Sorry, I've been wandering around. I need to go this way. We'll follow the road, maybe. That sounds good. Motherfuckers in the grocery store bragging about their cream pies. My husband is doing big comes in my pussy. I'm not pulling out. Ah, fucking big old wolves! Run! Like, great, let me buy actual pies in peace. I know cream pie is an actual food. I could never eat it. Because I would feel too disgusted. Also, I don't like sweets, but that's a secondary thing. I feel like I would not be able to bring myself to eat it. Let's eat the rest of this meat. Or at least healed up, right? I do find it's other people's kids are the problem. My partner used to say at the park under her breath to me, I wish this one would fuck off. He ain't cute like mine. See, that's just funny. Cum, the most ruined word. Oh yeah, you can't say cum anymore. Like C-O-M-E without people thinking in their head of just, you know, C-U-M. Like, wargs! Oh fuck, they're huge. Jesus. Big old boys. Did I save just before going there? I don't know. Have I saved here? Yes, everything looks empty. Where the fuck am I supposed to go then? I might be able to cut around over here by these bloodflies. That seems like the path of least resistance. Unless they are huge as well. Bloodflies are pretty easy. Yeah, this should be fine. Oh, there's big old dinosaurs there, though. That might be less easy. I don't know if I'm meant to be here. You crashed for me for about 5 minutes ago, and I thought it was your end, but now I think it was my internet here. It could be mine. My internet's been a little spotty, weirdly. Oh, fuck, it's orcs. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck, that's bad. Hang on, I shouldn't be here. Run, 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 run. But yes, I would say come is the most ruined word. Like I said, it's the internet. The internet ruins everything. Daddy, mommy, come. You can't say any of those. Edge, top, bottom. A lot of common words that you can no longer say. Orcs more like dorks. And it's a terrible joke, but it made me laugh anyway. Have I outrun this orc? I think so. Because the orcs are very dangerous. I had to use, like, many fireballs last time I took on an orc. And I think that was a weak orc. I wish I was more powerful. This might be the right... That was a horrible sound effect. Really horrible sound effect. I don't know if you're hearing that, but there's basically a sound effect that's going like... Which is really disgusting to me. Elevated anywhere that involves rising. Brian Laurie, the word gay sketch. That is very funny. Go! Kingdom come, deliverance. Oh no. They will be done. Kingdom come. Like, can people recite the Lord's Prayer without getting an erection nowadays? The internet's ruined everything. ASMR stream. Oh. A lot of ASMR, I think, is just random noises. It's not even what I've been making fun of, which is like, ooh, a leather satchel. Ooh, a potion. Ooh, a light crossbow. Ooh, a bolt. Ooh, a light crossbow. Ooh, another bolt. Sorry. There's a lot of ASMR that's like,
hi, welcome to my barbershop. I'm a little pixie barber, and I'm gonna cut your hair, and I'm gonna stroke your hair, and I'm gonna tell you that you're beautiful. So snip, 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 snip. Snip, 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 snip.
And it's really off-putting and makes me want to kill myself, right? It's horrible. But I think a lot of ASMR is also just like mouth noises, like...
Notice me, senpai.
Just really unpleasant. No, I hate that. So do I.
Hi, today we're gonna roleplay, and you can fit in my mouth, and I'll eat you.
I'm so... That is the last time I'm doing that. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna need to know where you've heard that exact ASMR, please, for a friend. I have that thing where if anyone eats loud, I want to kill them. I have sort of that. Less egregious, but still. Encore, vor ASMR. So accurate. I feel as though most ASMR is poorly veiled fetish content. Oh, absolutely. Like, people who are into ASMR will tell you that it's not a sex thing. It is a sex thing. Yeah, that's how I feel when I listen to ASMR. It is 100% a sex thing. Hello, Nicholas.
You run away too?
What makes you think that?
Forrest Gump.
Why would you come here all alone? There's nothing here.
It sounds like another serial killer. Did you run away too? Shrimp gravy, boiled shrimp, fried shrimp. Why are you here? If there's nothing here.
So why are you here?
I can get a bit of peace up here.
Don't you have to work? I'm a Republican. And I mean the American one, not the good one here. I'm a Tory in this game. Don't you have to work? What are you, leeching off the state? What are you doing out here, enjoying yourself in a field? Get back to the factories.
Don't you have to work?
Everything I need I can get for myself. I cut the arrows, and nature provides the meat.
So, you're a hunter?
Yes, if you want to call it that. But I only hunt what I need for myself.
Not a good one
not
here.
to earn money.
Okay. Can you teach me how to hunt?
In that case,
leeching off of your betters like a baby.
Why not? I could show you how to handle
In many ways,
a bow.
babies are the real tax avoiders. So you're a scrounger. Oh, are you on medieval benefits? Did somebody say poison? It's like when furries say it's not a sex thing. I'm like, I don't know, I've heard some things. I know. I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're into ASMR, and if you're a furry, you're welcome here. But I have nothing against furries. I have furry fans. I know some people who are furries. They're cool. But I've never met any bad furry. But it's gotta be, so at least in some way, a sex thing, right? Kinks are cool, exactly. Universal medieval credit. I'm on medieval food stamps. I get a half a turnip a day. God, it's grim to even make jokes about food stamps.
You need slapping
Seen
down.
that map? This is the... You ever seen that map of like between like 2008 and 2020, like fucking 600 or 700 food banks have been built in the UK. They have really fucking slipped downhill. We have like 3 here in Ireland. Furries are class. Who doesn't want to be petted more? I don't know if I've ever been petted. I don't know if I really felt anything. Oh, it's very nice. It's all right. People should just stop being poor. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Show me how to handle a bow.
Show me how to handle a bow.
Oh, bow training. Oh, I should probably get this because my bowmanship is fucking awful. Anyway, I want to have a look around.
I only wanted to have a look around.
Okay, be my guest. Would you like a piece of meat?
Zip. It's probably not sexual for everyone, to be fair. Probably not. Furry ASMR now, you're talking.
I'm a little wolf.
Oh, what's the... It's wolves and foxes. Those are the real popular ones, right?
I'm a wolf. And you're a fox. Want a yiff?
I don't know anything about furry culture. What did he ask? I can't remember. I wasn't paying attention. Yes, gladly.
Yes, gladly.
Here, the finest leg of
Oh, that's nice. Jesus.
According to my own recipe.
Okay, cool. Fried meat received. He's lovely, Nicholas. Nicholas is lovely. And he has the same hair as me. Brother? We both look a little bit like Chad Kroger has gone through a rough time. The guy from, what's it called? Nickelback. That terrible band. Brother? Please don't use Little Wolf. That is very personal to me. Oh, no. I did see, who was it on the group chat was talking about Robin Hood and Disney? Like it was available on something. I've never seen that movie, but I know that was a lot of people's sexual awakening. When they saw Robin Hood or Maid Marian the Fox. And I was like, it was Mikey. And I was like, never seen it. Don't think I'm into it. Like, I cannot stand it. What's it called? How You Remind Me is a fucking banger. No, it's not. It's better than fucking Rockstar, but that's not a high bar. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you say sorry. It's not great, to be honest. My mum really liked it when I was a kid, so I've heard it a lot. Stop. Maid Marian 4. See, I don't get it. I've seen stills of Robin Hood, and I've never thought anyone in it looked hot. Now, the closest I think I've ever been to a furry viewpoint is when I watched Zootopia. Because I think Judy Hopps I know she's a cop, but I think I could change her. Judy Hopps, I can get it. I'm not saying I do, but I could get it. I think it's... I think I understand that one. But Robin Hood, I don't. Ooh, scrolls. I think there's a healing scroll. Another scroll. More scrolls. This is why we have our own group chat. No. Our Dreya is a very gentle. That's an excellent impression. I've just heard it too many times. I don't like his voice. You just kind of go gravelly in Canadian, right? Maid Marian and her merry men. That was the thing, wasn't it? I don't know. Again, I never really... Where the fuck am I? I have gotten fucking nowhere! Oh my fucking god. I've gone in a big circle the last, like, 30 minutes. Banned from own stream, please. Is it Zootopia? Is that what... That was the line. I don't know, there's not many anthropomorphic animal creatures that I can get down with. I know that there's a lot of people into Pokemon, but I've never seen a hot Pokemon. Oh, for fuck's sake, Gunther, it's not that big a drop. Like, I've never seen... Yes, I've never seen a hot Pokemon. I know there are some people into Gardevoir. Don't really get it. I know there's a disturbing amount of people into that giant bunny one, but that one just looks like... It looks like a fucking rabbit. I don't get it. Lopunny, I keep telling you. Lopunny, it terrifies me. No, leave Pokemon alone. Lopunny is not right. Lopunny has dead eyes. There's something... Lopunny doesn't look sentient. I think that's what freaks me out. Lopunny looks like just a rabbit that they put on 2 legs. You've never seen Jigglypuff? Oh, that could be ASMR. I guarantee that exists. Jigglypuff ASMR.
Jigglypuff, Jiggly.
POV, you are being written on by Jigglypuff while passed out. But it's that weird kink where they, like, draw really, like, degrading sexual terms on your body. But Jigglypuff is doing it. I think I need to go this way. I'm so fucking lost. I'd sexually batter a Wobbuffet. Fuck me. Lickitung? Is that the one? Lickitung's a thing, isn't it? I know Lickitung is a memes. Chansey. Fuck me. Vaporeon. Don't ever bring up Vaporeon. I never should have mentioned furries, for fuck's sake. This chat. I know. The rabbit in the Cadbury's caramel ad in the 90s. See, I don't get that either. I never got that. Like the caramel rabbit. I mean, everybody knows that caramel rabbit, right? 1 second. I thought that was earlier. I thought that was 70s. How do you spell caramel? Caramel bunny Cadbury's. This one, right? 1980. Okay, so it's in the middle. This ad.
Hey, Mr. Beaver. Why are you being...
People were really into this bunny for some reason. Don't get it at all. It just looks too much like an actual rabbit.
Cadbury's caramel. See as the thick Cadbury's milk chocolate melts with that dreamy caramel. You just have to take things really easy.
What?
Looks like
No!
somebody else could do with some take it easy with cat.
I don't get it at all. I just don't get it. Anyway. Lickitung evolves into Licky Licky. Oh, Jesus. That doesn't sound right. She's all soft and sweet. Oh, come on now. Yeah, I don't get it. Same. I don't get that one at all. Oh, there's wolves! Why are there wolves here? I killed everything here at some point. I remember. I was very pleased about it because it meant I was a little bit safer. Oh, I've gone on to a new chapter. That means things will fucking spawn, right? I remember her well. Used to. I was 9. Oh, I'm not old enough to remember the Cadbury's rabbit other than in ads. I think my dad showed me that ad, basically, because he was watching it on YouTube and I was just around and he was like, look at this rabbit. And I was like, really? The rabbit? And I was like, yeah, I mean, look at the rabbit. I was like, I don't get it, but you do you. That's fine. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one that's out of touch, because it seems to be everybody. Like, everybody wants to fuck that rabbit. Everybody loves the Robin Hood people. Rabbit, another word gone. Well, rabbit's also another word for a vibrator, like a specific type. So that was already gone to some people, I think. I heard furries were invented in the 80s, maybe that's why. Yeah, I'm sure there was some, like, stuff that came out in the 80s that was, like, an enlightening. Ah, yes. Your dad talked about what he thought sexually? Well, not like, I mean, in my teens, maybe, as jokes. Not, like, properly, no. That would be very strange. I bet you dislike Jessica Rabbit? I don't get Jessica Rabbit at all. She isn't a rabbit. Wait, Jessica Rabbit is the one from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right? The like, red-headed woman with the impossibly small waist? No, never into her. No, I never liked Jessica Rabbit. I was never into it. I don't know. I think maybe I just have strange tastes. Correct. Okay. I just don't get it, to be honest. I have plenty of healing herbs. I should be using more of them. Let's do this. I'm not into Jessica Rabbit, but I can see why people would be. I don't know. It's a bit too exaggerated. Although, I mean, I think maybe the hottest animated character is Helen Parr or Elastigirl in Incredibles 2. I've got a strange taste for you, disgusting. Oh, horrible bean. Fuck me. I preferred Roger. I just don't like that body type. Cadbury invented furries, pass it on. They're to blame. Like, I saw Incredibles 2 isn't that great a movie, but they basically made her ass at least 1/5 bigger than it is in the first movie, and have a lot of scenes where she is riding a motorbike, shot from behind. And it was like, you know what you're doing, Pixar. You know why people are here. This is shameless, as I kept shoveling popcorn into my mouth. I'm spinning the wheel. It is
Notice me,
black.
senpai. Ooh. Notice me, senpai. Ooh.
Pixar animations are just animators are just horny as fuck. It's Aunt Cass as well from the Disney movie. I don't like this movie because it's a Disney movie, but Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 has a character in it called Aunt Cass. And yeah, that one I get. Most of the weird animals people are attracted to don't look like they could beat me up, so I don't see the appeal. I watch a Dungeons & Dragons show, like a D&D podcast kind of thing. I'm not going to say the name, but it is... That image was edited. I know it was that image, the famous one. I watched the movie, don't worry. That image. But, oh, what was I even saying? I can't even remember. I can't remember. It's completely gone out of my head now. I'm just thinking about that, guess. I love Big Hero 6. It was fine. Like, the big balloon man was kind of cute, but, like, don't really... it was just kind of boring, I think. It was very sort of paint-by-numbers movie. Then there's Beast. No, Beast not. Yes, Aunt Cass does not have giant tits, if anyone was confused. Okay, Black Bean. This is either licorice or, what's it called? Skunk spray. Give over, like... Do people love Big Hero 6? I thought Big Hero 6 did not do that well, because it was kind of boring. I don't know, I don't hear people talk about Big Hero 6 as, like, a beloved thing. Oh, that's what I was talking about, the D&D thing. I watch a D&D podcast. Like, it's filmed and it's a podcast as well. I don't know, I loved it. Oh. It was extremely generic, yeah. I watch a D&D podcast where they keep... The DM will keep introducing new NPCs, and it is extremely obvious. It's quite a wholesome podcast. It's going to sound a bit sleazy when I'm describing it. It's a very wholesome, nice podcast. It's called High Rollers. I'll just say it. It's called High Rollers. It's a famous D&D show. But the NPCs that the DM introduces are so obviously fulfilling a sexual kink that he has that it is blatant. Like, every new NPC is like an 8-foot tall muscular bunny girl. And I'm like... After the 5th or 6th one, I was like, we're not these haven't really been brought up outside of these NPCs. Like, what's going on here? I was gonna ask for the name. Anyway, if you have that power, why not use it? I'm gonna take this.
Ooh,
Oh, thank you for the bits. That's incredibly kind. Taking the wee man to his club, great stream is always good better. Thank you, Agus. You're always welcome, and thank you for the raid. Anyway, I'm taking the bean now. Oh, it's skunk spray. It was a good run. Oh, not good. Oh. I'm out of tea, cool. I can feel it stuck in my teeth. Hang on, recheck. Yeah, I can see black bits. I can feel it stuck in my teeth. Ugh. Genuinely disgusting. It's not that much worse than the licorice, to be honest. Licorice is pretty fucking gross. Me being horny fuels 2/3 of my creativity. How fortunate. All that horny and I'm still uncreative. Jesus. You know the rules here, Dreya said in chat. That's final. It's fine. Like, I didn't hate watching Big Hero 6. I went, oh, that big balloon man is kind of cute. And that ant is cute in a different way. But other than that, I was like, eh. Like, I think at one point a character, like, turns to the camera and says, woman up, and flexes her arm. And I went, you can feel a fucking Disney CEO walking into the room at that point and going, this is what the kids like. It just didn't feel natural, and it just kind of soured everything. You know, it felt a bit like that Marvel moment in the last Avengers movie, where all of, like a Captain Marvel or whatever is, like, being beaten up. And then they go, you're alone. And then turns around and is like, you're not alone! And it's 14 women who she's never met stand behind her and do like a pose. And I was like, that was made for a gif. Jesus. Your thoughts on Encanto's Luisa? I don't know who that is, because I've never seen Encanto and never will. Encanto, I've heard it's good, but it's a Disney movie and the music was done by Lin-Manuel Miranda. There is very little that could make me watch that. That sounds so fucking insufferable all around. Is she the muscle woman? I've heard that there's a muscle woman in it that's quite popular. And I have heard, basically the reason I know this is because when She-Hulk was coming out and the ads were around, big strong lady who's nervous that she isn't strong enough, I read that Disney really interfered with She-Hulk and made her tinier. Like, they made her a lot smaller. She was meant to be like 8 foot tall and ripped. And Disney CEOs kept saying, no, you have to make her smaller and more petite and less muscular to sell toys or whatever. But they tried to do the same with Encanto, and the animators refused, and it turned out she was really popular. So, you know, fuck Disney, basically. It's another fuck Disney post. I'm sure everybody's not sick of those. Yeah, I didn't see it either, but I saw lots of discourse. I don't know anything about the movie other than that. Literally, that's all I know. But I'm assuming she's a big, muscular woman. That's about it. So, you know, good on her, I guess. She's great. I don't know. I think I'm done watching Disney movies. Like, I can't think of one that I want to watch. I don't know. I was considering rewatching Treasure Planet, but that's for my own sick needs. I watched that one a lot as a kid and quite enjoyed it. But, if we're talking about furry stuff, the captain in, I think her name is Captain Amelia, voiced by Emma Thompson, because of course she is, in Treasure Planet, was a big moment for me as a kid. So I was like, maybe, I actually said to Emma a few days ago, hey, do you want to rewatch Treasure Planet? And she looked at me and went, why? And I went, oh, never mind. So yeah. Oh, it's a goblin! Hello, my goblin friend. Come fight me. You've seen Hook, right? Yes, I've seen Hook. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Nobody is allowed to defend Hook in this chat. It's fucking garbage. Like, it's fucking awful. I remember, actually, this was brought up on stream before, and I said it was awful, and people were like, how dare you? I saw it when I was 8, therefore it's the best movie of all time. I'm sorry. But, I looked it up, and I was right. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has like fucking 15%, and every review, and even from audiences, it has like 40, and every review was like, this is fucking terrible. Why would anybody watch this movie? Steven Spielberg at his absolute worst, and it's all that over and over again. And I was like, I'm right. For once, I don't disagree with the mean on like a Disney thing. I think it's Disney, I can't remember. But yeah, Hook is terrible. Everyone's terrible in it. It's a bad movie. I've never actually seen Hook. Don't. It's awful. Like, it has a good cast. It's got Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman in it. How is it that shit? Steven Spielberg directs it. I know Steven Spielberg gets a lot of flack for some of his stuff. Like, Forrest Gump isn't very good. Wait, no, that's Zemeckis. Never mind. But you know what I mean. Steven Spielberg gets a lot of stuff for being hokey and kind of Spielbergy, basically. But, it's terrible. He can normally direct a movie, at least.
So much for you, filthy beast.
Well, what about Rufio? Get out. I welcome everybody. All races, creeds, sexualities, gender expression, religion. Anyone is welcome in this chat, as long as they're kind, good people. You're welcome. This is a safe place. If you like Hook, fuck off. Sorry. Oh, for fuck's sake, just stop fighting the boars. You're bad at this game. Cast doesn't matter. Look at Hackers. Oh, Hackers is very... Hackers at least is entertaining, right? Like, Hackers is a terrible movie, but it's funny. Like, you can watch it and laugh in an ironic way. Hook is just devoid of entertainment. Other than whatever her name is that plays Tinkerbell, I guess. When she's in the Tinkerbell dress. That's kind of fun. But, like, other than that, like, why? It's devoid of any fun. There's nothing good in Hook. It's all bad. Hackers gets better and better with age, too. It gets more campy and ridiculous with age, definitely. Where exactly am I going? Oh, it's right around here. Where is it, then? Oh, is it this? Is this the stone circle I've been looking for? Oh, okay, it's right here. Cool. Let's do this, then. It's cinema history, but it's horrible. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like that. Like we were talking about the Mario Brothers movie earlier. That is a horrible piece of trash, but I will watch it forever. Like, I love that movie. It's genuinely, upsettingly terrible. But, yeah, in a way, it's very good. It's kind of a masterpiece, I would say. Hacker spawned half the IT tropes movies still use today, but good lord, does it make my bones hurt with cringe. Yeah. He's hacking the mainframe. How can you say no to skateboarding and exchanging a floppy disk? Ooh, the cringe. What about the imaginary food scene in Hook? That is one of the... Even as a... I saw Hook when I was a child, and even then I didn't like it, right? When I saw Hook as a child, and that imaginary food scene came on, I think it might be the first time when I was watching a movie where I felt embarrassed for the actors. It's like a moment of awakening for me, right? Where I became a bit more critical about the media I came across. Is because I felt so embarrassed. Suddenly I kind of withdrew myself from the movie during this scene. And I was like, I feel so bad for these actors having to fucking be in this scene. Like, I feel they have to go home to their parents, the kids in this movie, and sit in their rooms and know that they did this. And they're gonna have to, like, have people they know see this movie and, like, go to school with people who've watched them do this, and it's gonna be fucking... Oh, it's gonna be bad. What are you on about? Every single person I know has only ever watched Hook for Rufio. Is that the bad boy with the mohawk? I don't really know who Rufio is. I know the scene, Rufio, but like... I think he's the bad one who comes to accept that he's really Peter Pan. Yes, he is. Okay. Why does everybody like bad boys in this chat? Everybody has a thing. Where am I? What am I supposed to do here, by the way? I should probably ask the farmers. Hello, Riga. Gold sword, pretty badass. Keep your chin up, love. It might never happen.
Keep your chin up.
If you mercenaries weren't quite so unbearable.
Farmer? It's a nest of subs in here.
Out here.
Just coiling around each other like snakes.
Real plague.
Can anybody tell me how to get in here? Maybe I just have to go. Oh, there's a switch. Never mind. We're looking for switches. A lot of people are. See, it's been ruined. And then one over here there should be. I don't see any on this rock. Fire nettle. Come on, give me a switch. There we go. Did I do a bad? Yeah, I did a bad! Oh no! Oh, fucker! Ah! Oh, run away! Oh, Jesus Christ. Riga's dead. Sorry, Riga. Help, farmers! Help! Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Okay, that was bad. That was very bad. 1 second. Maybe I should do some fireballs on it? That would be nice. Who's the fucking gigantic gingerbread man? Stone Sensible. Light him up. 1 second. You deal with that for a second while I get some, Ah, never mind. Sorry. Help! 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 Get your sheep to attack! Help me! There we go. I need to, summon a demon. That's it. I'm gonna summon a demon. Help me! Distract him! Yes, you've got an actual axe. Bronco. Whatever your name is. 4. Ah, no, he's still chasing me. Fuck me. Come on, distract the fucker. There we go. While I do this. Oh, he's dead! Never mind, I didn't even need a demon. Thank you.
So where are we headed then?
What?
Are you the foreman here?
If you want to go ambling across my
What are you
land,
doing?
you'll pay me 5 gold
Why
coins.
are you we just
or
killed
you're
a
in for
gingerbread
good
man.
Thrashing.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's literally, that's
If I
1/10
have no
of what I make
choice,
in a day. Go
here's
for it.
your money.
Thank you, and have a nice day.
Why is he a southern gentleman? Thank you, and have a nice day. Fragment of an ornamental ring. Cool. So that's 3 out of 4, I think we've given now. So we just have that one up north. I guess I'll try and run to it. We're not that far away. Is this north? I don't know. 1 second. Gingerbread guy just wiped the fucking floor with everybody. 2 backhands ripped you in half. I'm very fragile. I'm a fragile little guy. We all need psychological guidance. Some of us prefer large, violent women instead. I think I just like somebody who's thick and will call me names. The Rufio actor is in But I'm a Cheerleader? Really? I think I vaguely know what that is. 1 second. Oh, fuck, more blood flies. Oh, I'm getting swarmed. That's not good. I don't know if I've saved. Just kill something. Kill something and then run. We can lead him back to the farm. Yeah, just run. Fuck it. I'm getting swarmed. I def would have had a crush. I don't know. I don't know if I had any crush on... I don't know if I ever had a crush on a child actor when I was a kid. Like, I remember watching, like a lot of people are into Wednesday Addams from Addams Family, for instance. This was on my mind recently. And because I saw an ad for the new Tim Burton Wednesday Addams show. And I was like, there's no way in hell that's good, right? But I was into Morticia, I think, as a kid. It's not really age appropriate, I guess. Eat some healing herbs, please. Do I have, like, less good healing herbs? I do. Yep, same. Always fancy the adult women. I think I've just always had a thing for older women, maybe. The kid who played Matilda absolutely did my head in, even as a kid. This is one that came up fairly recently, actually, because I didn't watch Matilda until like 3 years ago. There's a kid's movie we can agree on. Matilda's good. Matilda is a good movie, and I liked it. I only watched it a couple of years ago. It was one of Emma's favourites. Ben Shapiro's cousin, exactly. I only knew Mara Wilson, the woman who plays Matilda, as an adult. I followed her on Twitter for ages because I think she's funny. And I think she's really hot. I follow her, and I went... what was I saying? I can't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I follow her, and I mentioned to Emma, oh yeah, I think she's quite attractive. And then she went, ew, Matilda? Because she still saw her as, you know, the kid actor from Matilda. And I showed her a picture of her as an adult, and she went, oh, okay, I get it. Hello, Dory, welcome. Happy Pride Month? Yes, happy Pride Month, everybody. I don't know if I've really mentioned it. I have the flag in the background, but, like, happy Pride Month. It's the whole of June, right? I don't know what you do for Pride Month, really. Just kind of, you know, be proud of Pride Month, I guess. Anyway, I hope you feel better soon, Dory. I guess I'll just clear out these blood flies, just make it a bit safer to run through. Just because right now, this whole wooded area is a fucking nightmare. Come on, please, stop swarming me. They're only dangerous if they swarm you. Run away. I see some wargs over there, run. Fuck me, this is bad. Has any child actor successfully transitioned into an adult actor ever in history? Ron Howard, maybe? Ron Howard was a child actor in, like, the 80s. He was on Happy Days and shit. And then became a brief adult actor. And then now he's, you know, Ron Howard, the director. So maybe Ron Howard? I don't know. Was Kurt Russell a child actor? Maybe ages ago. I think he was a Disney kid, wasn't he, Kurt Russell? I've never seen any of those. Drew Barrymore? Well, Drew Barrymore had a phase, didn't she, where she was, like, very strung out. I don't really know what Drew Barrymore's been in. I don't know if I've ever seen Drew Barrymore in a movie. No, I have. I recently, Emma got me to watch a movie called Enchanted, I think it's called, with Drew Barrymore. I did not care for it, but she was alright in it. Kurt Russell was the OG Disney kid. I mean, yeah, he's done well. I mean, Kurt Russell is a fantastic actor. Weird person. Leo DiCaprio, was he a child actor? I guess... How old was he in Titanic? I don't know. I like Leonardo DiCaprio now. Well, again, slightly creepy. As soon as his girlfriends turn, like, what, 24, he leaves them. And he's, like, 55. It's a bit strange. Oh, these are skeletons! Run! Fuck! Matilda's good, though. I'm not disagreeing. I really like Matilda. I think it's one of the better kids' movies. I mean, I say I don't really like kids' movies in general. Oh, was he in What's Eating Gilbert Grape? I know Johnny Depp was in that. I've watched about half of it. I think we were showing it in school, but like a lot of movies we watched in school, I never actually finished it because, you know, we only watched it in 40-minute chunks, essentially. What the fuck is over here? What am I looking at over here? Well, if you're helpful, help me. They're not helpful, are they? Nope. Natalie Portman was a child actor? I didn't know that. I don't know anyone, basically. I'm very out of touch with media sometimes. I guess I could go around. I don't know where the fuck to go. Like, where is the passage out into the Valley of the Mines? Is it down south or is it up north? Either way, I don't know if I'm able to get there. Like, it's very hard. It might be down south. It might be, like, south from here. So I'll go this way, just to see. Just to check it out, you know? May as well. Winona Ryder? Okay, yeah, maybe she was a child. Well, was she a child actor? She was, like, already a teenage. Like in Beetlejuice. Wasn't she, like, 18, 19? Don't start him off. Yes, I have made it very clear that Winona Ryder in her 50s is basically like my platonic ideal. Winona Ryder, maybe not. I'm not saying outright, but maybe the reason I watched Stranger Things in the first place. Until I got so sick of it that even she couldn't bring me back. But like, yeah, I like Winona Ryder. Although I watched some of her old movies recently. Like I watched Heathers and stuff, and I don't know. I think she looks better older. Me too. Run, please, run. Please run. Oh, I'm so fucking... You hate everything I love. Stranger Things... I think Stranger Things Season 1 is genuinely quite good. I like Stranger Things 1. Stranger Things 2 is okay. It's not terrible. I just kind of sat through it and went, that was fine. You know, didn't really feel much, to be honest. And then Stranger Things 3, I got 2 or 3 episodes in and went... why am I watching this? And didn't watch anything else. She does look great. My fucking god, I'm old. What, is it because I called Heathers an old movie, maybe? Beetlejuice wasn't her first movie? Oh, I thought it was. Or at least very early on, right? Because I like Beetlejuice a lot. Beetlejuice is fantastic. Beetlejuice is more my type of kids movie. Michael Keaton screams fuck in it. That's what... I don't want any of that Disney shit. I want a genuinely menacing Michael Keaton screaming fuck at a small child. Oh, I fucking love Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is very funny. Very dark. Is Tim Burton back when he could direct a movie and not have it be shit? Like I said, he's directing that new Wednesday Addams TV show, and it's gonna be terrible. There's no way it can't be. It's Tim Burton in the modern era. Hello, Sarah. What is it about insects that's so creepy? They're just so alien and weird looking. There's nothing... Like, when you look at a dog, they're mammals, right? So, like, you can see similarities. Like, their eyes look a bit human. You can read expressions. Bugs just don't have any of that. They're so different. So you're not wrong. I got mixed up with Christina Ricci. I love them both. See, Christina Ricci, I have never been into. I think Christina Ricci looked at least when she was younger. I haven't seen anything she's been in recently, but Christina Ricci, like I watched her in like Sleepy Hollow, I think she's in, and Wednesday Addams. I think she looks like a creepy porcelain doll, like one of those Victorian ones with the glass eyes. They're creepy. I think she's a little creepy. I was never into Christina Ricci. Winona Ryder, yes. Hit. Oh, just fucking get it done. Come on, fight it. There we go. Anything else around? I'm getting some stuff done. If nothing else, I'm actually getting some experience. I wanted to be Wednesday so bad going up. Well, like I said earlier, I was never into Wednesday. I was always into Morticia. It's like, oh, another movie that Emma made me watch. I make it sound like she forces me to do things. I agreed. But I watched Matilda and the Witches in like the same week because they were 2 of Emma's favorite movies growing up. Matilda, it's great. It's a fantastic movie. The Witches is fine. It's okay. I think once they actually become mice, it's quite nice, but I fucking hated the kid in it. I couldn't stand him. But the woman who plays Angelica Houston, the woman who plays Morticia, is in that as a sort of evil, sexy witch. And my God, if I had seen that as a kid, it would have done some things to me, I think. Like, my God. I didn't see the Addams Family movies growing up, sadly, but I love them now. I watched one recently. That's why it's on my mind. I watched Addams Family Values recently. Because the first one I don't think is very good. The first one's pretty bad. The second one's alright. The second one's kind of funny. Christopher Lloyd's funny in it. Which movie are we talking about now? The Witches. It's another Roald Dahl movie. With the only person I can think who's in it is Angelica Houston, who is of note. Oh wait, what's it called? Rowan Atkinson's in it as like a minor role. This is the Mercenary Town, right? Yes, we're here. So if we go south, maybe we'll find an entrance to the Valley of the Mines. I love the book. I like the book too. I like Roald Dahl. Best set of films, Raul Julia's my biggest crush ever. Emma said the same thing. Emma said that her favorite thing about the movies were, and mine too, actually, thinking about it. My favorite thing about the movies is that they are, like, genuinely very in love with each other, and it's quite sweet. Like, they're weird serial killer people, but, like, they're genuinely very much in love with each other as a married couple. And I was like, depressingly, you don't actually see that very often. Like, long-term relationships where they don't hate each other in media. It's like, why? It's like, honestly, I can only think of that and Nick and Nora off the top of my head, and one of them is from the 1940s. I do love the Nick and Nora movies. But anyway, like, it's quite rare to see. Usually it's very sort of like baby boomer fucking terrible comedy where it's like, oh, I hate my wife. It's like, then why are you fucking married to her? Like, why aren't you just, like, gooey with each other? Isn't that what you're meant to be? Like, I always hated... Well, not hated, but I always felt slightly sick when I saw people... like couples outside being like, you know, public displays of affection and kind of, you know, kind of gooey with each other and kind of sickeningly sweet. And then I became one of those couples. And now I'm like, yeah, this is how you should be, right? Like, just kind of makes sense. Weirdly, Addams Family with the healthy relationship representation. Well, while I was watching the movie, I looked it up on Wikipedia at, like, the original Addams Family stuff. Like, the guy who made it is called Charles Addams, named, oh, you're not, are you, on sub? Disgustingly, I think I might be. I have, in the past, not in a while, because we live together now, but when we didn't live together, I did meet up with my girlfriend in Cork City, because she lived in Cork City and I lived outside it. We walked together, and we both ran up together, and I picked her up and spun her around outside, like, a busy shopping centre. And then I put her down, and we both looked at each other and went, ugh. that was a bit much, sorry. So yeah, I think I'm one of them. It's not good. I'm sorry. I know it's bad. I'm sorry. My God, horrid. It is horrid, I know, I'm sorry. Hello, Grom. Your name is Grom. That's kind of funny. James and the Giant Peach film. I didn't... it's fine. The James and the Giant Peach film, I think, is just kind of... it's not great. It's like a 6, I would say. For some reason, they make the spider really sexy in it. And they have her voiced by Susan Sarandon, who is very, very hot. But they have, like a sexy French Black Widow spider in it, which I found to be an odd choice. Don't normalize that behavior. Oh, yes, this is what I was meaning to say, and I forgot, Sarah. Yeah, I was reading the Wikipedia entry for Addams Family, and basically he said that he was made in the 40s, the comic strip, and he said that it was meant to be the polar opposite of the average American family, like suburban family. And I went, that's so depressing. Like, that's so fucking sad. Like, if the opposite is meant to be them, you know, being sweet with each other and saying I love you all the time. Like, that's so sad. It's a proper diss, I know. Charles Addams seemed very strange. Like, he got married in a pet cemetery. Oh, that's a big fucking troll over there. Run away. I don't know where I'm going. Love it, the women are as powerful and the men talk about feelings. Yeah, exactly. It's like Addams Family Values is a lot more raunchy of a movie than I remembered, by the way. Pull out your fucking weapon, you idiot! Don't let Grom handle everything. There we go. It's a lot more raunchy a movie than I remembered. Like, they're constantly talking about, like, chaining each other up and ravishing each other. And I was like, this is a bit full on for a kids movie. Where the fuck am I? Oh, scrolls. At least I'm finding stuff. Everything is in a window, which is how the film should be. Yes, exactly. It almost reminds me of like a less full-on Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, which is a very fun movie that I watched recently with Grenarius and Sarah and other people. It was a good time. Ooh, more scrolls. I don't know where I'm going, but at least I'm finding shit. That's cool. Elvira for kids. I mean, it's rated 15s. I watched plenty of 15 stuff as a kid. My parents really didn't limit what I could watch. Like, I remember meeting other people. It was a great night. Oh my god, Wavelength. But like, yeah, exactly, Elvira for kids. One second, I didn't really have like a limit on what I could watch. Like my parents were like, "Oh, you want to watch like horror movies or whatever? Go ahead. You want to watch like gory shit or things with sex scenes? Go for it. I don't care." And so I would meet kids who had like, you know, child locks on their TVs and stuff, and I'd go, "Really? I've never heard of this." And they'd go, "Oh, you're so lucky." But I don't know. It just made everything seem normal, I guess. It's like my parents did with drinking. One of the reasons I don't drink, one of the big reasons, is that my parents would occasionally just offer me drinks when I was like 13, 14. And they were like, would you like some wine at dinner kind of thing? And I was like, nah, basically, because now it's boring and not edgy at all. So I was like, my parents sheltered me a lot. Yeah. So I was like, oh, well, that just sounds... Now alcohol to me is like the boring thing my parents do. So, like, why would I bother? So, yeah. Same. I think it's a good way of doing it, although I can see how it would backfire. Let's be honest. Irish parents. Well, that's not an Irish thing, definitely. I think my parents were trying to be a bit more continental, right? Because they travelled a bit. I think they were trying to be a bit more continental about it. Because the Irish thing is that you're supposed to secretly... Your parents are never supposed to find out, but they're supposed to tacitly know, right? That you sneak out to a field at night with a big bag of cans. That's that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to do a lot of underage drinking, but you're never supposed to tell your parents. Like, if you're not borderline alcoholic by 15, what are you doing? So I think they tried a different tact. Like, you'd go like outside a bar or something like that, because I never really went into bars. But you'd go outside a pub, and there'd be like 15 people that you went to school with, and it's like, I know you're 15 years old. Why are you being served here? And it's like, nobody cares. Just letting your kid all do the things that you never meant to know about. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, maybe that worked because I was sheltered and then I got addicted. Oh no! Oh god. Well, I hope you're doing fine now. Scavenger. Beat emus to death. This looks like something. This looks like a level appropriate place to be as well. Like, I'm not getting swarmed by death machines, so I'm probably fine. I should probably cook up this meat somewhere. Like, this might be where I'm meant to be going. Hang on. Maybe? I'm not really sure. Pick up the mushrooms. There's a camp. Are you bandits? Are you banditos? Yep! Yes, you are! Run away. Back up the hill. Running up that hill. That's what everybody's singing now, right? I saw a tweet this morning of somebody singing Running Up That Hill in a Hank Hill voice, and it weirdly worked. Where the fuck am I going? I've been wandering around for like 45 minutes. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, I'm by this farmhouse now. I remember this place. But like, where's the Valley of the Mines? I was told that I had to fight some Valley of the Mines people. I guess I could take out the bandit camp with the missing people, right? I love that song and now it's mainstream again. I said this before, you seem like a Kate Bush kind of person. My parents are the rare Australians that don't drink, but me and my brother got addicted. Oof, 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 oof. I mean, it happens very easily. Like, I would get invited every week out to go into a cemetery with cans, right?
I agree with you completely.
Anyway, you said Bonnie Tyler as well. Yes, I did. I don't know, you just have that kind of vibe about you. And I don't mean that as an insult at all. I'm not really into Bonnie Tyler, but Kate Bush is fine. Can't listen till it goes indie again. I've been there. I remember liking Vans and then them going a bit mainstream and going, no, I don't like them as much. Oh, thank you, farmers. That's actually quite nice of you. Listening to 50 Words for Snow on repeat until we can listen to Kate Bush again. I don't know that. Again, I'm kind of out of touch with a lot of music because I didn't grow up with friends. Like, I didn't really make friends when I was a kid up until I would say in my 20s, I didn't really make any friends. And so growing up, I didn't really share music with anybody. Like, I didn't have any friends who were into things that I was into. So I have, like, massive blind spots in my musical knowledge and my movie knowledge. Stuff like that. Make a deal with Frog. I'd get him to swap our lily pads. Jesus Christ. I don't know what this is referring to, but it sounds horrific. It's very normalized now. I quit and feel isolated, but I think the pandemic doesn't help. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I mean, it's a very cliched thing to say, but I guess one day at a time, right? I've never really dealt with... Oh, this must be the door. Is this the door? Maybe? Oh, fuck me. I might have actually found a door to the mines. But, I don't know. I've never really been addicted to anything, I think. Maybe, I don't know, self-destructive tendencies in my life, but that's not really a physical addiction. Hello, Gan. Oh, what do I need to know about the Valley of Mines? We're here! You've got a lot of space up here. Be a shame if anything were to happen to it.
You've got a lot of space up here.
It's nice enough. But if you go through the pass back there, you won't think so much longer.
Now look at you, you've got more friends than I've had.
Wait till you see the valley.
Yeah, but you're from the north, right? You eat, like, cold pasties and moss up there. Is Nottingham even from even the north? I don't know. Why do you look so solemn?
Why are you looking so solemn?
You're wearing our aquamarine ring.
Oh, he's one of the
to
blades.
The ring of water?
I certainly do. Good to see a new face in our ranks.
Cold pasties and moss. I don't know what northerners do. Gravy. Basically, I think... when I think of northern cuisine, I think of pies and gravy. That's kind of it. Pies and gravy on chips. I'm from the Midlands. Anything north of London is kind of the north to me, I think. I just think of it as the north. Like... What, is Manchester the north? Birmingham? I think Birmingham is the Midlands, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe north of Birmingham is the north. I like a pasty hot and I like a pasty cold, but I will not go near a microwave pasty. I don't know when the last time I had a pasty was. Me too, I'm a Brummie. Birmingham. That is the only word I can say even slightly in a Birmingham accent. You should try growing up with a Jamaican dad who guards the house stereo from that shite music. Anything that's made outside of Jamaica. I didn't hear Led Zeppelin till I was at uni. Fuck me. I mean, embarrassingly, I don't know if I know any Jamaican music other than Bob Marley and the Wailers. Because I'm the opposite of that. I was very sheltered from that sort, from anything. Anything that wasn't like 90s alt rock or goth, like 80s goth stuff. I didn't really hear it in my house. Like, anything that wasn't, like, The Cure from my mum, or, like, R.E.M. from my dad. Those were, like, the two things that I knew when I was a kid. Grunge, I guess they were kind of both into, so I heard a lot of Nirvana and Pearl Jam. But anything outside of that, did not hear. Anyway. What is your task within the Ring of Water?
What's your task within the Ring of Water?
I keep an eye on the entrance to the pass, to see who goes in and out. Since
Can I go in and out?
Have closed the gate to the pass, however, there hasn't been much coming and going.
A little bit of in-out. Isn't that Clockwork Orange? The way you'll say Weetabix licks will be so cool. I can't do a Birmingham accent. Weetabix licks. Is that a Brummie accent? Weetabix. I have no idea. Have you heard of those missing people?
Have you heard of those missing people?
We know where they are. They're in the bandit thing.
That's why we're supposed to keep our eyes open. But I haven't seen much that would give you a clue, to tell you the truth.
Like, I was speaking of the North and pasties. I assume this is common knowledge, but Cornish pasties were invented as miner food. Because of course they were. Like, of course they were. It has to be mines, right? They're invented so that you could, like, eat the crust... like eat something in your hand that was hot and filling, and then you could like eat around the crust and then throw the crust away so that you wouldn't get soot on your actual food. You could just hold it by the crust. There's a fun fact for everybody. Cornish pasties were made from miners. What do I need to know about the Valley of the Mines?
What do I need to know about the Valley of Mines?
No idea. I've only taken a fleeting glance at the valley. Look pretty dangerous. The best thing to do if you go there, through the pass, is to stay close to the beaten track. Either you take the way through the big gorge or the road over the stone bridge. That one is shorter and safer. Now that the orcs are roaming all over the place...
Yeah, I might be slaughtered here. I might need to do some grinding off camera at some point. I don't know if I'm going to be live tomorrow. Maybe I'll have time to do like an hour of grinding. Oh, I might be live tomorrow. I'll message Discord later if I am. If I'm live tomorrow, I don't know. I might either do more of this or do Perfect Date. Finish off Perfect Date. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Nobody watches Perfect Date, so I don't know if I'm going to bother. Herb Witch? Did he say Herb Witch? I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying. It's a really bad habit I have in this game, and in any RPG, when I'm streaming it, is that I basically do not listen to what's being told to me, and then get very confused later on, when I really should have just listened to the dialogue.
Herb Witch?
Her name is Sagita, and she's the healer for the farmers and the other people who live outside the harbor city. A truly curious female. No one really likes going to
Oh,
her,
he
and
calls women
everybody enjoys
females. He's a
gossiping about
Redditor.
her. But if you're sick, you won't find better help than Sagita.
Why don't
and a kitchen
females
full of
like
healing
me?
herbs.
It's because they're
You'll
all
find her in the strip
fucking
of woods behind
chads.
Sekub's farm.
Those damn... What's the one they call women? Stacy's? They're all going out with chads. Females. If anybody ever calls women females in like a comment on anything, you can instantly block them, I think. Because it's almost never gonna be anything but fucking vile that comes after it. It's usually Star Wars fans. It's gross, yeah. It's actually, there's two people that say females. It's either misogynistic Redditors or TERFs. Because they all say like adult human female. That sort of thing. So it's what, basically, it's two really unpleasant groups that kind of intersect in a weird way. Either way, fucking run as soon as you hear it. The fairer sex. That, I associate that one with sort of misogynistic old men. Like people at a country club or something, like, oh, the fairer sex. You're so spot on. How's the hunting? Who are you?
Who are you?
My name
I
is
saw a guy in the
Don.
show Dinner Date say, I
I'm
like a big
hunter
chest
and
on a
work for
female.
Bengar, the farmer here on the high pastures. I spend most of my time
It would be
here
less unpleasant
outside,
if you
basking
just
in
went
the
like,
sun.
I like a bird with big tits. Like, that would be less unpleasant than that. I like, a big-chested female. Like, that makes it feel like he's gonna kill you, basically. Alright, and... really unpleasant. Fuck me. I like females who have a large chest, and I would also like them to clean my room for me and bring me my meals. Also, you need to be under a certain weight and under a certain height. You cannot be taller than me. And also, I'd like you to take care of me, please. I can't function. You will be a housewife forever. They can live rent-free. Ah! There was a creepy amount. Anytime a sort of surge of refugees come into the country, there is a very creepy trend of posts on things like Craigslist. Yeah, I see it in there. Of like, open house to any people who need it. You can live rent-free. I only have one bed, though. It's like, oh, please. Please. Straight cis men, 100%. How much time am I willing to spend doing this? That much, apparently. Let's go. Can I go through? I have a pass now. You did a Jim Carrey Grinch voice. Oh, that's another one. If anybody likes Jim Carrey's Grinch movie, you can get out. That's Ron Howard as well, who we mentioned earlier. That's an embarrassment to cinema. And I like the original. That's a children's movie I like. I like the original Grinch movie. I watched that for the first time from the 60s, the animated one. I watched it recently, like 2 years ago, and I thought it was quite good. I think I teared up during it. I think when he gives back the presents, I think I might have cried a little. I had a boss that said that about me and my girlfriend. Imagine him defiling her. Because I'm brown and she was blonde, presumably. Fuck me. I think that it should be legal to murder somebody, right? Like, oh my god. You know he has a fetish about it too. That makes it even worse. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like those guys who applied for a girlfriend to the Ukrainian refugee housing scheme. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Oh. Basically, people should all be killed. I think everybody. You can take me too. Just everybody. Kill us all.
The Valley of Mines.
Probably better off, right?
Good. Then go. Go within us.
Oh, this guy's very devout. Go within us. How are things? How's Drix?
How's the situation?
Everything's
Good
quiet.
stuff, right?
We have the situation under control.
Oof. People do that. Yikes. Yep. There's a lot of creepy shit around. Basically, anytime there's a surge of like mass homelessness or refugees coming into a country, it'll be, you'll see posts like that, like offering free room and board for people who will come and stay in their suspiciously small house, that kind of thing. I feel like my skin's been crawling for 20 minutes. Let's go on to pleasant stuff. Let's go back to cock piercings. That was a nice time, remember that? Ooh, I'm in a new area, by the way. 2 prison colony. Ooh, we're back in the old world. Back in the old game. Although that made my skin crawl. I didn't like that. I don't like thinking about, like, a heated metal spike going through that. It makes me feel very upset. Horrible bean. To be fair, I do deserve it. So, lick them beans. God, how many beans have I eaten today? Ugh. This is spoiled milk or coconut, which I think is this one. It's hard to tell. I think it's this one. Oh, I don't know. Get the palate cleansed. I have just poured out some more tea, so I'm ready. I'm just testing it if it was hot enough because, like a baby's bath water. I was just testing if it was hot still. It's worse because you can get like 300 a month for posting refugees. Really? Oh, wretch for us, love. I imagine that's in some of those Craigslist posts. I'm so genuinely sorry. Hello, love. Hello, love. I like a female-looking wretch. Oh. It's whatever the good one was. What the fuck was it? Because it doesn't taste as disgusting as it would need to. That's coconut? That's not fucking coconut. Ugh. It tastes like rancid coconut, sure, but that's not coconutty. It's not bad enough to make me rich, but it's... I don't know what's gone wrong in the factory for that one. It feels like a meld of the two. I accidentally put both into the mold or something. Oh. No,
a shiny coin. Ooh, a shiny coin.
I like doing that voice. Good lad, Dreya. See, that... I don't know. I feel like I'm being patted on the head at a glory hole when people say that to me. Good lad. Good lad. You got it all down. You got it all down, yeah. Just... Ugh. Oh. See, that gives a different vibe. You're a good boy. Man. Who's mommy's good boy? I'm tired. Let's kill some wolves. That is not what I was going for, I know. No. For fuck's sake. Oh, I've cornered a strange sort of niche on Twitch where I seem to just really genuinely upset my audience. Oh, fuck. Someone end stream, please, for the love of God. Oh, fuck, orcs. This is bad. I think they're faster than me, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. Not at all, it's so good. Like, I kind of just antagonize the stream. I think they're catching up to me. Oh, fuck. Are they still back? Oh, I heard sheathing weapons. Sheath is another one that's been ruined by the internet. Because I know just enough about furry culture to know what that can mean. That's another word that's been ruined. There's a cave here. I might be able to go into this cave. This might lead somewhere around the orcs. Ah, it's a giant rat. Never mind. Giant rats I can take out. It's better than the orcs. How far am I from a level? Oh, like 2,500 points. Fuck me. That's a long old way from a level. Is this safe? Is this around the orcs? I have no idea. Yeah, I think the orcs are under here. Oh, yes, and there was a bridge over the gorge, he said. Like a short bridge over the gorge, and that would be a safe one to go. Lovely. You can't say anything anymore. They arrest you if you try and say anything anymore. If I hear I'm a good boy, Mummy, come out of your lips again, I'll make it my life goal to end your stream on your next charity stream. Hang on. Wolves are... No, not wolves. Goblins. Gobbos. Ah, fuck. People really don't like that one. People seem more upset about that one than the daddy one. Are people maybe protesting too much? This is Twitch, so I know that a large percentage of my audience is male. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm getting swarmed by little fuckers. Come on, hit the goblins. Hit the other goblins. Hit the third goblin. Hit him! Stop running! Hit him! Mummy milkies. Does good boy want mommy's milkies? That's it. That's the last one, I promise. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I have a new power. None of that. It's like a fucking policeman coming through the door. None of that now. Stop that. That's a bit much. Ooh, a poker. What else? That skull looks suspiciously pink. I guess they were cooking it, maybe. I know people like marrow. Like, people sometimes like boiling bones and then sucking out the marrow. Does the good boy want Burger Queen's milk? Is that like a sort of Rule 63'd Burger King? Because the Burger King is already fucking terrifying. The Burger King, the whole like fucking plastic mask thing is very frightening. I remember there was that like stealth game from the like mid-2000s that came out on like the original Xbox that was about Burger King, and it was strange then too. I should probably heal before wolves eat me. What's wrong with me? I need to end soon. Like, quite soon. I just want to get through a little bit more of the game. Just because, I mean, I'm enjoying it, basically. Do I need another reason? Oh, hello, Barload. You missed mummy talk. Oh, I like that emote. The little dancing... What is that? Is that a chicken or a pony? You'd think I'd be able to tell. There's no way of knowing. Cool. God, remember back in the innocent days of watching the Caramel Bunny ad? Kill the wolves, kill the wolves, kill the wolves. That's all fine. I think I'm fine? Like, I think I'm doing okay. This might lead me down into the Valley of the Mines. Get on the DBD tonight? If I'm free, I definitely will. Because again, I haven't played it in like 2.5 weeks, and I do want to. It's a fun time.
I know nothing about picking locks.
Next level, I'm gonna learn how to pick locks because I'm so fucking angry that I can't. Oh. Oh, a loading screen! That's the first time I've seen one of those in ages. Are we in a new map area then? We are. We're no longer on this map. Oh, baby. It's also very dark and eerie. And I don't know what to do. Doobs tonight. It's not called Doobs, is it? Wait, is this maybe the same sort of layout of map? Maybe just like upscaled with the textures and stuff from the previous game? Because I might be able to use some muscle memory. Doobs. There's some of those. Well, they weren't in the last game. The death screen. There we go. Come on, please. I can't afford to die more. A rune! I don't know what a rune is. Tell me. Also, I think I got... Ooh! Oh, I actually have a fast travel! Yes! I have a fast travel! That's amazing! It's been so long. It's been since the last game. Stone tablet of one-handed combat. Does this raise my one-handed skill? It does! Plus what? +2! That's pretty good. I'm better with a sword now. Amazing. A weird-looking fish. Leather bag. Oh, I should have opened that ages ago. What about you? Old stone tablet. Stone tablet of strength. I'm doing well. Another leather bag. 3 more leather bags. Why haven't I opened any of these? Okay, I think I need to go now. But, you know. Ooh, Ring of Astral Power. We'll take off the water ring and put on that so I have more mana. I can now cast more scrolls at a time. This has gone well. Anyway, yeah, I think I need to go, basically. It's been like 3 hours and 5 minutes. I need to do stuff today. I'll try and be back on later in the Discord for people who are in the group call and stuff to play some DBD. I almost said D&D. They need a new phrase for that. I keep saying D&D. Although, if you know, if the group wants to play D&D, I'll join in. I have some Durban poison growing in my garden right now. Dead by D. See, that implies a sort of sexual violence angle that I'm not into. Although, maybe, I don't know, if Huntress... I mean, you know, Huntress might be trans, we don't know. So, you know, I'd be into it. Maybe it would work. D&D would be awesome? Yes, it would. What am I even saying? Sorry, I've completely lost my train of thought. I'm thinking about other things. Let me save. Let me save game as getting the D. There we go. Lovely. Let me tab out, go to full camera. Let me find somebody to raid. That would be a good idea. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the bits and the follows and any subscriptions and resubscriptions and all that kind of thing. It's been a good stream. I'm really enjoying Gothic 2, especially now that I sort of know what I'm doing. Like, sort of, a little bit. Had fun as always, thank you. Like, now that I'm sort of able to figure out where I'm going. Wait, pig. I don't know if I have any new pictures of the pig. Oh, there is a pig here. Hang on. I'll show a pig, and then we'll raid somebody. Also, I'm still wearing the cat ears. Hang on. Pebble is on the stream. You have someone to raid? If you want to suggest somebody, you can. Hello, pig. Want to get scooped? Who wants to get scooped? Is it you? Were you asleep? Did I bother you? I'm sorry. Here we go. Pig. Look at pig. Oh! You okay? Pig. Yeah, there's Pebble. Anyway. Oh, look at some up. I do use them as hand warmers sometimes. Sometimes I do just kind of hold them like this if my hands are cold. And they warm up pretty quickly. Anyway, yeah. 10:30? I could raid 10:30. Oh, Grenarius has just gone live, has he? 1 second, I'm refreshing my list. I know I'm just hanging around. Oh yeah, Grenarius is live. Hang on. Slash raid. I'm doing this one-handed. Grenarius. Thank you for watching. It's been a genuinely good time. I'll be live again. I might be live again tomorrow at 1. I'll put it in the Discord and my Twitter if I am live again tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow morning. Well, I'll be live again at 1 tomorrow if I am live, but I'll post it in the morning if I am. Either with more of this or with Perfect Date. We'll see. Thank you for watching. Bye. Say goodbye, pig. She does not care. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I've just clicked the raid start button, so I need to wait another 8 seconds. I'm just going to wait in silence. Okay, now goodbye. And stop streaming. There we go. I'll put you down too.